When I was 6, my dad, I guess, heard one way or another there was an 8th mile, like dirt oval go-kart track, like the offset karts. So I started doing that for a couple of years.
And you're 6 years old?
You're 6
Yeah,
years
6.
old? I was throwing up and on myself.
I think I finished 2nd or something.
Holy
And I got the FD license.
Like, how old were you?
16 at this point.
No, Colin's been drifting for 10 years.
And you're only 24 years
I'm
old.
24 years old.
Yeah.
Just turned 24. Yeah.
You have lived a lifetime.
Yeah.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the After Hours Podcast. This is episode number 4 from our Texas series. Me and the boys took a trip down to Texas, recorded a bunch of podcasts in Houston, and we're dropping them slowly to you guys. They're all on Patreon, though, so if you want to see the rest of them, check out our Patreon. This podcast was with Colin Bernard of The Shop and Oblivion, Team Oblivion. Colin works at The Shop Houston, which is a pretty much, I'm going to call it a GTR performance shop because that's pretty much the only cars I saw there, but I'm sure they work on some other things as well. But they have, I believe they have the fastest R35 GTR in the country in that shop when we were there as well. So pretty awesome to see that firsthand. He took us for an awesome tour as well, so make sure to check out our YouTube to see that tour video. And yeah, I don't know. There's so much to say about Colin. I'll give you the short rundown. You're going to learn a lot of stuff about him during this podcast. He's 24 years old. That's the first thing. He has my personal favorite S13 Silvia in the country right now. He was a Pro-Am drifter. He's on Team Oblivion from Houston, Texas, one of the coolest teams full of dudes with beautiful fucking cars. And they're obviously very close friends, so great team vibe. He was from Louisiana, now lives in Texas. He's into RC drifting. He worked at an Apple sweatshop at one point. He had a BMW. He was doing Pro-Am in a BMW. He started at Lone Star Drift. Now he's doing Knuckle Up. This guy's story is definitely one of the best drifting stories I think we've told as far as how someone got into drifting and what they've been through so far. And don't forget, he's 24 years old. He's not 34, because during the podcast, you're going to think he's 34. He's not. He's 24. He started drifting when he was 14 years old. So I'm glad we got to do this one. And thank you to Colin for being so welcoming. And I believe it or not, I think this is our best recording that we've had ever. The shop down there sounded better than our own podcast studio. So yeah, just a beautiful background as well. Make sure to check out our YouTube, like I said, if you want to see more of the place where he works. And that's it. Enjoy. Just a reminder, we are giving away products every month over on FactionMotorsports.com. Every $5 spent gets you 1 entry. Faction Motorsports merch and products gets you double entries. And brand of the month products get you triple entries. For our raffle this month, we have partnered with Stance Suspension to give away a set of XR1 coilovers. When it comes to drifting, Stance Suspension sets the bar. From their entry-level XR1 coils all the way to their fully custom D1 spec coilovers, Stance has been leveling up drifters for over 20 years now. Stance has been supplying all of our favorite drivers for decades, drivers like Jimmy Oaks, Naoki Nakamura, and Julian Jacobs, to name a few. Their lineup has only grown over the last couple of years, and the trust we have in their product is unmatched. We have also been pushing the brand in our shop since the start. Stance is our first recommendation for any drifter looking for a new set of coilovers. If you are interested in purchasing Stance suspension products, make sure to visit our website, FactionMotorsports.com, and don't forget, every $5 spent gets you 1 entry to win a free set of coilovers this month only.
All right. Yeah, I guess got to get this intro out of the way so we could get back to what we were talking about. But welcome, everybody, to the Faction After Hours Podcast. We're here to bring you another episode. We've been on a roll with these so far. We've been having mad fun. We're in Texas. Today, we have Colin. You guys might know him as Colin Does Drifting, but welcome, Colin.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, the live audience.
We're doing both of them?
I think.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, dude,
Hello.
thanks for taking the time, man. And we're obviously at your place of work, this crazy shop.
My place of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not expect. He was like, "Yeah, we could go to my job." I was like, "Okay, cool." So it'll be chill.
Yeah, but dude, that doesn't mean, because we didn't even get to talk about. I want to talk about the job.
Yeah, we can
The
talk about
job. I mean, a lot of so for those of you who don't know, Colin's been drifting for 10 years. Has probably one of my favorite coupes
Thank you.
because it has a wing on it.
It does have a wing.
It does have a wing on
and,
it.
and a
gang.
black roof.
And the JBlood livery, dude, that came together so well. That was fucking amazing.
Yeah, we can get into that. So
Did you want it to always look like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
That was always the vision. That car is, I mean, it's me, but a lot of, like, I always look at that car as just all of my friends and, like, everybody. That car's had so many people come together to make it happen that, you know, it's cool because it's like, it's a little bit of everyone, like all my good friends, like, in it.
That's
so,
the best.
yeah.
That because then when you all get together, I don't know if this might be just another pro, but when you do it that way, when you all come together, it like
Yeah.
all works then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because just because your car's a little, I'm not gonna say it's like higher, but like if you look at Kip's car, like that's a completely different
it's
vibe,
slammed, yeah.
and it's like more modern type. And
Yeah.
then I swear to God, I looked at your car and I was like, fuck, like that is 2000s peak, like
all the way. Done it
Yeah.
up.
I'm mad it's not here right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie the whole time he's like, damn,
Speaking of people that came together to make it happen, shout out to Kevin for painting it and not finishing it for this, but that's okay. There was a
That's-
freeze.
But
That's
he was
insane.
almost done, right?
Almost done. Yeah, he told me, he was like, I have the fenders fitted, but I haven't bought paint and it's really cold and I'd rather not paint. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fair.
dude. I paint at home and it's obviously nut ass cold over there right now, but it is cold here. And we were talking about why it's cold here, and I don't want to say that it feels just like it is at home when you go outside. How cold it is.
I know what you're saying.
It's like weirdly cold, and you
is.
called it the bite.
It's the bite. So I am originally from Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana. It's like kind of in the middle. I moved here when I was 19, but it's like the same climate. So when it's cold here, it's just worse because the humidity makes it like wet. It's like a wet cold, you know, like up north, it's more of like a dry cold.
in the winter,
ish.
yeah. I don't think
So-
there's much humidity.
And
Like-
it burns your face.
Yeah.
Here it like I don't want.
If you look at your like weather app, it'll be like 48 degrees, feels like 30. And you're like, okay.
Okay,
well,
word.
great.
Yeah, I was like 50 degrees. That's doable. We'll be fine. And then we get here and we're like, we're fucking cold.
Yeah.
How the hell did you end up getting into drifting in Louisiana?
Okay.
Like what
We'll
is
start it
what
now.
is what is
We'll
over
get
there,
into
dude?
it now. All right.
Like-
I'll try and summarize this because there's so many, like I've been doing it for so long, there's so many little avenues I can go
And you're
down,
only
but
24 years
I'm
old.
24 years old.
Yeah.
Just
Dude,
turned 24. Yeah.
You have lived a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So, okay. When I was a kid, I was always into cars.
Yeah.
Always, you know, like my mom told me I used to just stare at wheels and stuff like that. You know, I like was just always into cars and trucks and monster trucks and NASCAR. I was big into NASCAR, always. And
I wish we got into the NASCAR.
Yeah, no
thing.
one's
I
into
was-
NASCAR by us, I feel like.
bro,
That was
NASCAR.
probably why.
There's a lot of NASCAR in the Northeast. Like, there's some rich history there. So
Yeah.
Is there
you guys,
really?
Yeah, you guys aren't far from like some real shit.
Like the tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
right, Yeah.
So yeah, I got like super into NASCAR always. Like I loved it, loved monster trucks. And when I was 6, my dad, I guess, heard one way or another there was an 8th mile like dirt oval go-kart track, like the offset carts. And he, I guess, found a deal on like somebody was just trying to get out of it. So I started doing that for a couple of years.
Okay.
Just like 8th mile. It was like 5 minutes from our house. It was fucking badass. It was like super like
This is
homegrown
sick.
And
southern
you're 6
shit.
years old.
You're 6
Yeah,
years
6.
old. I was throwing up and shitting on myself.
Oh, sorry guys. We are in a shop right now, so you will hear
Yeah.
the compressor.
Okay, yeah, back to shitting my. Now,
Back to shitting and farting.
That's what it sounded like when you
6 years old, dude.
Yeah, so so my dad got that cart. We started racing. I did it till I was probably like 10 or so. It was just cool. I never like went crazy with it, but I love cars and NASCAR, and that's where he really like. My dad's not really into cars. He's not really mechanically inclined.
That's
neither
so
am
hard to
I.
believe. Like,
But like he just, I don't know. He just could tell I was interested, so he was like, I can do this pretty cheaply. Like let's see if we can make this kid something happen for him. So
Do you remember any of that being that young?
yeah,
You do?
yeah, quite a bit.
6 years old, I feel like you could remember.
I remember all my worst crashes. I remember all my upsets, all my wins. Like,
Because you were doing some serious shit, so I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
And like, this is like, I don't know if you've ever seen like dirt oval, but like, it's like sprint cars. Like, you're like
Yeah. It's
sideways
sick.
through
It's
the corners.
freaking awesome.
Like,
Basically
you're
drifting.
tandeming. Yeah. Like, it was gnarly,
but fast. And you have to you
And
have
it's a
to
race.
win. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a race. You're
Yeah.
not just trying to stay behind each other.
So yeah, so my dad got the cart. You know, he like me and him kind of put it together. He got this old utility trailer that was enclosed. It was sick, and that was like a race trailer. You know, he like modded. That's his thing. It's like trailers and boats and shit. Like he loves that shit. So he like went all crazy with the trailer. I like designed all my fucking liveries and shit for my go-karts because it was like fiberglass body.
Okay.
And like, it's funny because I'm still doing the same thing 20 years later, but like, you do this sick ass cart on like the beginning of the season, like, and then you blow the fucking body off of it.
Yeah.
And like start over.
So drifting's pretty similar.
Same
Yeah.
shit.
So you've been drifting for 24 years.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that for a couple years, and then eventually there was like a really hot summer one year, and we just it just phased out. Like we were like, it got to the point where like I could either take it seriously or just like stop. So we were just like, all right, you know, whatever. I was like, at this point, I was like kind of getting to Star Wars and shit. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
I was like in elementary school, like just a little dumbass kid. So, I was like trying sports and failing, and you know, like shit like that.
You still got to be. It's hard to say that you were a kid at that time too,
Yeah.
but you had to be a kid, obviously.
Yeah, but
Like-
yeah, but like the biggest takeaway from that whole time period was it taught me how to be at a racetrack and like be on a race team and like manage something like that, you know, because like other kids would go and like fuck off and like
Yeah.
do whatever, and their dad's sitting there working on the cart, and my dad was like, nah, like
You got to do
you
it.
got to help me clean this thing, like glue the tires, like redo it, like, you know, fix the fucking belt, whatever.
This is also very impressive of your father.
Yeah, he's a good
He
dude.
learned
He's a
all
real
this
guy.
because
Yeah.
he saw that you were interested in
Yeah,
it.
and that's what always, again, him and I, not mechanically inclined, but we just figured it out together. Like, we're just like, what? You
Yeah.
know, like to this day, like we're just figuring
Yeah.
it out.
So that was in Louisiana at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of got out of cars for a bit. I always loved cars and shit. I just like, it wasn't as big of a deal because again, trying sports and whatever.
But it never went away.
Never
Like,
went
You
away.
were in it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
what kind of
so-
sports you playing?
Football, dude.
Okay.
My little ass.
I was
Football.
gonna ask, like,
Dude.
what?
Bro, I got hit. I remember getting hit so bad one time. It was the biggest kid, like, ran over me. And dude, let me tell you, I remember like I was the cornerback, you know?
Yeah.
So like he caught the ball, or he was a running back. So he got through the line, and I see this kid just running at, this kid had a fucking beard. We were in 6th grade. So like this kid's running at me. I was like 4 foot tall, dude. I was tiny.
Yeah.
Skinny, like, and I was just like, and this guy's barreling at me, dude. This kid
you took it like a
ran
man,
through
though.
me. I swear to God, I swear, I saw the ground, like I did a flip. I really think I did. And then like I got, my coach was like, hell yeah, yeah. And I was just like,
Was that one of the moments where you're like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this?
I was about to
I
ask,
was
like,
never-
I kind of like drifting a little more now.
honestly, I was never athletic. I was never good at sports. I just did it because my friends did it, you know?
Okay.
East Coast Drift School, which is located in Englishtown, New Jersey, is a driving school that offers a more private and intimate environment for learning how to drift. Whether you're someone who has countless drift events under their belt or someone who has yet to kick a clutch, East Coast Drift School is a great place to pick up some seat time and improve your drifting abilities. Be sure to follow East Coast Drift School on Instagram. Feel free to message them directly for pricing and availability as well. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years now, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course, their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays is function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All their products are user-friendly and easy to install, while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products are stress-tested as well. You can check out Chase Bays' product and place your orders directly over on chasebays.com.
what did your friends like? What did your friends fucking think of the car, dude? I don't know if that's a normal thing here, or maybe down in the South, because like you guys have more things that you can do when you're younger, like that are kind of more motorsports oriented.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Like, was that a normal thing?
No.
Were you guys all
Where I'm from, like everybody was into like hunting and fishing, you know, like
oh
they don't.
Lord.
Yeah, like I mean, I did that too, but it wasn't ever like really my thing. So anyways, I did that for a while, did sports, and then probably like 5th grade, middle school, like going into middle school, I kind of like found drifting one way or another.
You're on the accelerated path.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Because like 5th grade for you was what?
That was like 2010, 12, I don't know, something like that.
That's like right when I started.
That's like when you
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
drifting.
I found, so what kind of led me into it, and we can circle back to this later because I'm back into it now, but it was RC. Because while I was doing all the sports and shit, I was big into RC stuff, like everything. I had all that shit, you know, like I tried to race and I sucked and like whatever, like the off-road.
Yeah.
And then I started trying to do on-road, and then RC drifting at the time was kind of becoming a thing. And like, I saw that, and then that one, like I was always on YouTube. Like ever since it came out, I was like on my grandparents' computer, like barely can type, you know, and I'm like, monster
YouTubing
truck
random
montage. You know?
Okay.
So I was like doing that, and then I just found drifting just through YouTube. I mean, I don't remember exactly how, but you know, it happens. And
damn, early YouTube was kind of like a lawless wasteland.
dude, yeah, it was
Holy
badass.
shit. I'm trying to remember like some of the old videos I've watched. Like, I don't know why I'm not into Lord of the Rings, but there's like an old Lord of the Rings like meme video.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where it's like the hobbits are going to Isengard or some shit.
Eddie's looking at me
It's
like,
just
yeah, I know that one.
It is? That's real? Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, you found drifting on YouTube.
Yeah, found drifting on YouTube. This is probably like, again, like 2012, 13 era maybe. So it was still like normal people didn't know what it was still. And like even, it was still kind of hard to find like Formula Drift shit back then. Like
I feel the same way, yeah.
it was weird. It was a weird time. I mean, sick time probably if you were like had a car. But like, yeah, so I found that, and then I remember I was like, I saw like an S13 or a 14 Cookie or something. I was like, this is the sickest car.
Like in person or online?
Online.
Okay.
I was like, it was probably some stance car or something. I don't know. But I remember it was an S14 Cookie. It was green, and it was on like Meisters or something. And it was like, I was like, I don't know what this car is, but it's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so I think what attracted me to those cars is like, it's just a basic thing that you can do anything with, you know, like it's a cool car. And like, I think I was always drawn to the S13 Sylvia because it looked like my truggy, like race truggy RC car.
Oh,
like
wait,
the headlights are the same shape.
Because it's just basically a rectangle.
Yeah, but
kinda.
it was just like, if you look, like it was a Losi 8T was the truggy I had. And if you look at the headlights, it's the same like reverse triangle weird. I don't know, but I was just drawn to that car.
Yeah.
And then like I found like the Dio Shahara one, and I was like, this is the sickest thing I've ever seen.
Rabbit hole.
And
quick.
then like you see the old stupid video, the guy falling out of the E36 drifting like with the door open, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All the classics. Yeah, I just looked into it and found it, and I was like, this is so sick. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I was like, but like at that time I was like, this is my first car. I'm gonna get an S13. And I was like, I'm gonna start saving now. And I remember I went and showed my dad because I was like getting into it, and I was like, I showed him like a SoCal Sideways video, and it was like they're just all in like shit ass cars, you know, like this it's SoCal Sideways back in it was sick for us, but like for someone who doesn't know, like my dad watches it and he's like, why do you want to do this, dude? These guys look like hoodlums.
And they look like a demo derby.
Yeah, he's probably like, what's the point too?
He's like, what the fuck is this
There's no
shit?
point.
Yeah,
There's
no
no
race.
win.
They're like street drifting. He's like, this is insane. You're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, there's a local event called No Drift. It was in a town called Avondale outside of New Orleans. It's like 3 hours from us. I was
in
like,
Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
This is our first. I've never heard anything.
The only
about
time I heard about this is when we went cross country and we stopped in New Orleans and we told them what we were doing. And
Yeah.
these two people I think they were talking about that event, like that no drift thing.
Yeah, it's
And we
still
were like-
around.
and yeah, we were like, we don't know what the hell. I don't know what they do down here. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
This is so nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know you were not from here.
No. I'm
So-
born and raised Louisiana.
Hell yeah. Like
so-
crawfish boils and stuff.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude. I'm Cajun.
Oh,
So, anyways, yeah. So I was like, can we just check it out? And he was like, yeah, sure, And so we go, and he was like, oh, okay, I kind of see now.
Okay.
Like, I get it.
That's
And
good.
back then,
He
like,
got hooked.
This is like peak like missile shit, disgusting car era. So like, the cars still look horrible, but like my dad was like, I see, like this is cool.
Yeah.
So, I did that, and then I told him I was like, I'm saving up for a car, like my first car when I'm 16, and he was like, oh, whatever, kid. So like, we're doing that, and then there was a FD event in the Texas Summer Speedway at the time, and I was like, can we go to this? And he was like, yeah, sure, because we had gone to like one or two no drift events.
Okay.
So I went and saw that, and we met Michael Essa, one of the FD guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just like kind of talked, like he kind of gave my dad a better perspective of like what this actually is, and talked to him. And he was like super nice. Like it was just some dumbass kid and his dad like don't know what's going on.
Damn,
but he,
shout out
but
to
he,
him
like,
for
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But he took the time. He could have like,
dude, yeah, no.
that could have changed everything from your dad's perspective of drifting that day.
Exactly. So like he did that. Like he gave us his contact stuff. Like we talked to him for a long time. He kind of walked me through the beginning stages of things.
Wow.
But anyways, from then on, I was like, I'm doing this. Like I'm getting a car. I'm gonna figure it out. Well, I looked at a couple like S13s. By this point, I had a little bit of money saved, and like S13s were like fucking $1,000 back then.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like,
Dude, you're literally 35.
yeah,
I'm
old
thinking
as
the same
shit.
thing.
Because I like I have other friends that are like your age, and I don't mean that in like a bad way.
Yeah.
And when we talk, they got into it like at the time I got into it in terms of like age.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were into it when I got
Yeah.
into it because I bought S chassis for $700
Yeah.
and like $1,000. And that was like our era. But that's really your era too.
I'm old,
Which is, it's like kind of baffling me.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
Yeah. It's like talking to someone our age.
Like there's
Yeah.
no timeline here. There's like,
No.
we're all fucking different.
So
yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
so
sorry, my bad.
You're
Michael
good.
Essa.
You're good. Yeah. So Michael Essa, he helped out, and he kind of introduced us to the BMW. Like,
Yeah. I knew that's how that
side.
happened. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Michael Essa.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because I know you had a Beamer.
Yeah. Well, so it's a multiple thing. So I looked at a bunch of S13s, and like they were just all shit, or like the sale fell through, or like they were like, get the fuck out of here, kid. You know what you're looking at.
Yeah.
But then I found this guy on YouTube, Norb Films. He has this video. He had like a 4-door E36. He's a European guy.
Okay.
And I was like, it was like this like gross shitty 325, and he like put it in it was like a missile car, and he like put it in a BMW, like one of the badass European ones, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. Like I guess I could get behind. It's not as cool as like an S chassis, but whatever. Like it's a drift car. I want a drift car. You know.
S is like your mentor now, so
Yeah.
it's like it makes sense.
So then I was like, okay, like I'll look for those two. And my dad found a BMW shop, like a locally run thing called LMW, LeBlanc Motorworks.
That
It was
sounds familiar.
ran by a guy named Josh LeBlanc and Dallas Gerard.
Okay.
It's just where I'm from.
Yeah.
It was a smaller BMW shop, but they were like, we build Lemon's cars. We don't really know what drifting is, but we can probably help. So then like that helped because like I was saying earlier, my dad and I are not.
Mechanically inclined.
No, we probably like if I would have got an S13 early on, A, I would have ruined it. B, like I wouldn't have lasted because we just couldn't keep the car up. So they were like, okay, we'll help you. So then I was like, all right, I'll find an E36, whatever. I just want to drift. I don't give a fuck anymore. So I found one in Slidell. It was a 318 green like coupe, and it had a fucking cracked head. I didn't know.
Okay.
So we took it back. The thing was fucked. And then like, yeah. So then I brought it to LMW. They're like, yeah, the head's fried, but we have an extra like M42. You can
Motor,
just have the
like,
head.
put in?
Yeah, like they just needed the head.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then I just started drifting from there. Like I can skip a couple things here, but basically I had ESSA advising, you know, LMW advising and helping build the car. They didn't really know anything about drifting, but they were just kind of bouncing off me, like, what do we do? And I was like, I think you need angle. And they were like, okay.
I just love that you're like 16 telling them this. Like,
Yeah, like you're running a race program right now.
I was probably like 14. no, like 13 at this point.
Oh my
because
God.
it's hasn't you haven't drifted yet.
but
Yeah.
you got a car. That already is weird for us because we're like, when no one gets cars till like 17 by us.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I had saved, I mean, that car was like $1,000. Like I had saved up like all my money for like a year straight. And basically my dad was like, if you can save up enough to get the car, like I'll help you from there, you know? And I was like, okay. So I did that. And then it was kind of a me and him thing. I mean, all my money still went to it, but like, let's be fucking real, dude.
Yeah.
A 14-year-old kid cannot afford to drift. Like,
Yeah, no, that's
get real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the more important thing to
So-
highlight is that how like critical that was to have that your dad was helping you.
Yeah.
Like,
It just
having
became
a support system is crazy.
It just became a me and him thing, and I think he could tell that like I was going to do it with or without him. So he was like, "Well, let me make sure this kid doesn't like get himself killed."
I still can't
So-
get the image out of my head of you in a shop surrounded by dudes that build BMWs.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do we do next? And you're 13 and you're like, I think you need angle. Like, and just a little kid.
Yeah.
like, what do you know
Dude,
about
it was
like,
sick. Yeah. No, but like honestly, like LMW, like those guys are. I mean, I owe them everything. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they got me through it.
For
My
sure.
entire BMW career,
Yeah.
like they built and maintained my cars, and like you know, it was all of us. But you know.
And
like,
that they showed you respect. Like they
Yeah.
knew you knew what you wanted.
And they're like,
know?
I'm almost sad sometimes because I don't have any BMWs anymore. I can't really support them, but like I owe them everything. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be here without them. So, yeah. So it just kind of spiraled from there. I went to my first event and they were like, you got to have your dad in the passenger seat. So then we just like shoved a mannequin or something in there. And then, yeah, it was
Like
for insurance. Yeah. So I did a couple no drift events, and then the guys from Lone Star came out to one of them, and they were like, "Hey, you should come to Lone Star. Like, you know, it's just in Houston
Damn,
or Dallas."
they plucked you out
Yeah,
of
they
there.
fucked me. Yeah. So I started going to Lone Star. Back then, that was really the only event in Texas. They had some like bullshit ass one. I'm not even going to talk about it because it was stupid.
How
But,
far is this drive for you at the time?
It was. It's 3 hours
Okay.
from
It's
my
not that
hometown to
bad.
here. So
All right.
Oh, but you moved already. You're out of Louisiana now?
no,
Oh, you're
I was
not.
still in school at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
So yeah, we just started coming to Lone Star, and then once you're around, like that's when like everybody was trying to like, I'm gonna do FD, I'm going to Formula Drift, I'm gonna do Pro Am.
Let me tell you something. That's
So-
been constant since it started.
But
yeah.
isn't that like the kind of like that's supposed to be the feeder at dude Jimmy kept
Yeah.
using that word. That's supposed to be like the feeder to give you that feeling or
Yes.
something. Because anytime I thought of Lone Star, I think of high power. Like always, I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, that's where all the high power
Well,
cars are.
this time period was when Pro Am was still Pro Am. Pro Am isn't even a
okay.
thing anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like it was still like SR cars and fucking 800 horsepower race car.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it was sick back then. It was like much more.
And the SR cars could win
Coherent.
because most of the people with the high power cars don't know how to drive.
Yes.
That's like how it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went there. My E36 was still 4-cylinder at the time. Like it made like it made 80 horsepower. So
Yeah.
I did that. I did a couple events. I blew the M42 up, and then
Fully now.
yeah, fully, yeah, totaled. So at
And
that
you're
point,
like 14 years old.
I'm 14 still. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. 14, maybe 15 now, maybe.
Limitless Auto Fab is a fabrication shop and retailer located in Illinois. They produce bash bars and catch cans for a bunch of popular models in the drifting community. Limitless bash bars are honestly the industry standard right now. Fabricated from 1.5-inch mild steel tube, these bars are designed to take the impact of light collisions in order to avoid or minimize damage to your vehicle. A must-have for drift cars. Their bars also come with jacking points and optional license plate brackets, so everything you need is right there from the start. Limitless Auto also sells catch cans for a handful of specific models. These cans are built in-house and chassis specific. We have used these cans in the shop with great results. The guys over at Limitless are on social media, so make sure to check out their Instagram and give them a follow. They post photos of all the drift cars using their products from Front Street Drift Club to Animal Style. If you are in the market for a bash bar or catch can, make sure to check out their full product line up on our website, FactionMotorsports.com. This podcast is sponsored by RAMSTEAD MFG. They sell an easy-to-use wheel fitment tool that is a massive game changer for any shop or enthusiast looking for an easy way to check their wheel fitment. With their user-friendly tool, you can check diameter, width, and offset before you buy your wheels. Gone are the days of ordering wheels and hoping that your math was correct. Just throw their tool on your wheel hub and dial in your specs to see if your dream wheel clears your coilover and fenders before committing to the purchase. Not only can you check wheel fitment with their tool, you can use it to check suspension clearance as well. This is really great for drifters who are always changing wheel lock and adding angle to their setups. Now you can see if those new suspension arms or tie rods will clear your wheels at full lock before going out and destroying your new wheels. Another feature is that you can use 2 of these tools together to measure track width from the wheel center line. About 20% of RAMSTEAD's customers purchase 2 tools at once so they can measure track width for various wheel and suspension setups. I recommend this product to the everyday enthusiast and most importantly, shop owners that need a way to size wheels for customers so that they know they are getting the right specs before ordering a brand new set of wheels. To get more info, head on over to RAMSTEADMFG.com, and if you'd like to purchase their Wheel Fitment Tool Pro, we are now carrying them in store at Faction Motorsports and FactionMotorsports.com.
Do you remember what it was like when you first were trying to...
I missed that. I am like Gen 1 sim kid. I learned how to drive on a sim.
Yep. Okay, sick.
Like I had a Thrustmaster TX.
That sounds crazy to me.
Literally,
Yeah.
like that's like...
that is the name of the brand.
That sounds
Relax.
So
it
relaxed
sounds like a sex toy. It's not.
dude, like what?
But yeah, it's like
Sorry, I'm not a sim driver.
it's an older wheel that's good. But
Okay.
I learned on that. And
I
then
want to
like,
know what your dad looked like when you got that in the mail.
Yeah.
Thrustmaster 3000.
whoa. Yeah. Oh.
All right, continue. Sorry.
So like so I learned on that. Like just like I played R Factor and LFS and
Yo.
this is before whoa, that was a good one. This is before
was amazing.
I still play LFS. I still think that's the best tire model of any game.
Diego and them are gonna love that because they love it still.
Yeah.
I don't have an S2. I never had an S2 license, so like I just played it for cheap.
Dude, I mean honestly the NA car rips.
And you did
The NA
not
car is
need
good.
to have an S2 license to play online before. It was like
Yeah.
the most barbaric polygons on
Yeah.
the track.
So yeah, so I played like I was into R Factor and LFS and I did all that. This is before Assetto Corsa was even a fucking thought.
Yeah.
So I did that all through that time, and that's where I learned. So like my first event, I was linking the track. Like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really an issue.
You're still 14. It's crazy.
Still
No,
14.
dude, no.
Yeah.
It's the fact that did you hear that? It isn't really an issue.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
happened.
so crazy.
Because I didn't have a Thrustmaster. I had a G25, like a
Yo.
Logitech. It was the first.
That's
thing.
old but gold though.
It was
That's like the AE86 of sim wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's
I
fire.
refuse to throw it out.
Yeah, you can't.
Anytime it starts to act up, I just put it away in the closet, and if I need it in an emergency, I bring it back out, and it's fine.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, it was the first thing I ever bought.
Did you do the laser? You fix the little laser fucking thing? The gear?
the sensor for the shifter?
There's that and the wheel too. The wheel won't center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You have to
classic,
like
dude.
bust it open and kind of blow it
yeah.
out a little bit.
Hell yeah.
But the it was that, and you would. It's hard to explain, but literally, it took a few turns, and then I was like, oh, and then you like link the two together.
Yeah.
like
I
a
remember,
sim and a car.
I remember, yeah. So it was like that for sure. But I
Yeah.
remember when I was like learning, like I was on R Factor and I was like, I'm gonna try and learn only turning this much, and I like did that for like an hour. Like this is whack as fuck, and I just like
Wait,
went,
what do you mean turning
like
this much?
limiting the degree of the wheel. But like you can't fucking learn like that.
Yeah.
So I did that for like an hour, and then I was like, nah, I'm going to 900, and I just
Oh, like
I just-
motion.
yeah.
Like the degrees of rotation.
dude, I just like autistically like just kept trying. Like
Yeah.
on R Factor, I'm just sitting there like trying to learn. I'm driving every track ever, like trying to learn. Back then, I think it was like this was like SP mod. I didn't even really run SP mod. I don't remember the normal cars they ran in R Factor. I forgot the name.
I don't know. R Factor. I was Live for Speed because
Okay.
R Factor had all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
And my computer was so shitty, and Live
Yeah.
for Speed is actually really good
Easy.
if you had like a booty computer back then.
So,
But yeah, God.
yeah, so I learned that, whatever, like you get it. I learned
Yeah.
like everyone else, but I was like Gen 1 sim kid. This was before sim was even really, for drifting at least, was huge. Like people were just kind of bullshitting on random games. But I learned there. So we'll go back forward so I don't get stuck on that.
Feel free to. We don't mind.
I'm at Lone Star now, and I'm around better cars and better people, and like I'm like, okay, I guess I'll start competing now. I don't know. So
Well, I mean, that's all you're used to anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's what it was back then. Like
Yeah.
Lone Star used to just be everyone, but it was sectioned off. So like you had Essence over here,
Yeah.
doing their like, low car thing. You got Formula Drift wannabe, like I have a spotter with a 350Z guy. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Then you got like I have a lot of money over here, and they just have like a literal like FD car.
Yeah.
But they can't drive. It was just different
Everyone.
little avenues. But what was cool about Lone Star back then is there was always like a handful of people that were like the guys, So like everybody wanted to be one of like the cool people that could drive sick. So like everyone was always working towards that,
Yeah.
Like an example would be Rudy, me at one point. Patrick Carson, if you're familiar with him, he was kind of one of the guys. Like he was just one of the good people because he always drove. Like there was just a good like group of people that were like the shit.
And it
So
was it
everybody-
sounds like it's primarily focused on driving, like
Yeah.
just getting better and
Is
Yeah.
Good Feeling around here? Did we fuck up?
They're in Dallas.
They are.
Oh,
around.
okay, that's far. That's far.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
far.
okay,
Well,
yeah,
that's
that's
a
why.
different one.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
someone told me that, and I was like, okay, we'll leave it for.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it was Lone Star was really sick back then. Honestly, like it was cool because that was the event, and it just had everybody there.
Yeah.
And there was nothing really like that
No.
for mile. Like,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
mile, but you get it. Like that was pretty sick.
Yeah. So like I did a couple seasons of that, and then the car just developed as they do over time. I was competing with like like I wasn't one of those kids that were like, I want to drift, I need all, like I drove that car from a 4-cylinder
Yeah.
to stock,
You didn't care about the power.
325.
Yeah.
No, I drove it through everything.
Yeah.
And then eventually it got to the point where it was like, okay, like now let's build a motor, like
What was going to be did you end up still building the motor for the BMW?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it came down to a choice. Mind you, during all this, I was like, this car is awesome, but I want an S chassis.
I was about to ask, were you still thinking about it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was watching option videos. I was watching final
wow.
ballot videos. I was into it, but I was just like, I'm so balls deep ass backwards into this car that like we're just gonna have to see it through to the end. And it was what it
That
was.
is good on you, man, because I would have been trying to, for sale, for trade, for sale, for trade, for sale, for trade.
Well, he's also in a spot where he's still young. So
Yeah.
your dad's still involved heavily.
Yeah.
So you see your dad's invested in this.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Yeah, it's kinda-
so.
It's hard to just switch up.
And
Yeah.
it was just something like, this is for later.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when I'm on my own, I will do it the way I wanted to do it. Like, not that I wasn't doing it the way I want to do it. It was just like,
Two different parts of you, it seemed like.
yeah, it was just like, this is how it is now, and I'm learning. And when I am confident that I can do it the way I want to do it fully, I will do it then.
I think I saw a picture of the car. Was it a 4-door?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
so anyways, I did that, and then we built the motor. It made like 600 horsepower. It was a
Whoa.
sick, nice Pro-Am car. Yeah, like it was badass.
What the fuck?
It was like
that
that's a jump.
escalated quick.
Yeah. Well, this is after like years of driving it.
Well,
Yeah.
what is
different.
years to you though? Like, is that like 2 years?
Yeah, 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm
That's a lot of driving
So like,
if that's all
I
you're
probably
doing.
did.
dude.
But I hit every event. I probably did one whole season was 4-cylinder to stock 6-cylinder swaps, like an M52 or whatever, and then like another season in S52.
And
not built.
you guys during this time are kind of thinking like, we're gonna just try to compete. Like this
FD.
is what yeah, exactly. That's the end goal.
So, but I'm doing it, and it kind of got to a point where I was just like, this is cool, but it's not really what I want to do with this, Like, I'm having fun, don't get me wrong, but it was just like, do I really want to do FD? Because I was
like,
like,
how did you start thinking about that?
because I was just talking to people and it was just like, you got to spend 100 million, thousand, gazillion dollars and then you're still going to fucking lose. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I certainly don't want to put my dad through that.
The same thing you're saying right now is what I heard when I started drifting from the Club Loose guys.
It's because it's true. Like people know this, and like I was just like, if it's not something I truly want to do, like
then don't do it.
It's unfair to everyone for me to, go after that. So, anyways, built the car. I did a legit season of program with the car built, and I think I finished second or something.
Holy shit.
And I got the FD license.
Like, and how old were you?
16 at this point.
So you could legally drive on some of these tracks now, probably, right?
Without the whole like
that was never really a problem.
Oh, okay.
I think I was 15 to 16 that year. But
you can't even do that near us sometimes. Like you gotta be a certain age, right? And then like a waiver.
Until you see the kid wheel, and then you're like,
yeah.
All right, we could just give him the waiver.
But yeah, like there was so many hijinks in between, and like we went to Gas Monkey Garage.
I saw that photo, yeah.
Yeah, and like they ended up like sponsoring me. I had like sponsors and shit too at this point. Like it was really cool.
How did that come to be?
Yeah,
we just showed up with the car, and they were like, "This is probably around the time that Hoonigan was doing the whole like do a burnout on our dock, you know."
Yeah.
So like,
what the fuck?
I think they were like,
yard and all that shit.
yeah, I think, but this is when they were like, when it was cool and they were doing it at their shop. So like, I think they were like, we could this kid just showed up with a drift car. Like we could probably do that.
Yeah.
So then I did it. And then there was like, we got close with them and they sponsored me and, it was cool.
So you just showed up.
Yeah, just showed up. Yeah.
And did
so
donuts
great.
inside the parking lot and then
My
walked
dad-
out of there with a sponsorship.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like what happened.
We had this was around, so one of the events for Lone Star at this point during the season was at Texas Motor Speedway. So we were passing through Dallas to get there, and my dad was like, "Let's go to Gas Monkey."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, okay, whatever, cool. So went there, did that. But yeah, they sponsored me. It was cool. Did another season after that. Got the FD license, and I was just like, I gotta shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta make the decision now.
Were they the only ones sponsoring you, or was it other people?
There was other people, yeah.
Financially too, some of these guys?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, dude.
Um,
you were
I mean,
was like a good setup.
This is a Pro-Am drift sponsorship, so it wasn't shit in the grand scheme, but like it was cool.
But it's all like adding up.
Yeah.
And that was work, more importantly. Like that took effort for you to acquire sponsors.
Yeah.
In the realm that you're in.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
I can't wait to hear how this goes.
So
This is so interesting.
Yeah, because so by shit or piss or get off the pot, do you mean get an S chassis or stay in this BMW?
it was either like do FD or do what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
So-
Like an even bigger picture
Yeah.
than what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So it was like the age-old thing, like, do I want to do FD or do I want to do fun events? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it got to that point, and like my dad was like, "You ready? Let's do FD.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to build a whole new car." And I was like, because my car, like, this was a big problem at the time because there's a big rule shift. I would have had to basically redo the whole car or build a new one. So it was just like,
What was the rule shift that happened?
it was just like tying into the frame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
E36s
like strut
are
bars and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like strut tower stuff.
E36s are really bad with strut towers moving over time. So I think we like
Yeah.
put a bar where you shouldn't have, but it was just to keep the car going because
Yeah. They fall apart.
they fall apart. So it was like, I'm gonna have to build a whole new car. And I was like, I don't even really think I want to do this. Like, again, it's not something I fully want to do. I don't want to drag all these people through this if it's not something I want to do. So
What'd your dad say to that?
he understood.
You're totally fine.
Yeah. So like, I thought about it for a long time. I talked to everybody about it. Like, I don't know what to do here. And they were like, you gotta just do what you gotta do. And I was like, okay, thanks for the advice.
And you're making these decisions at like 17, 18 now? Probably?
16.
16 still.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
So-
because dude,
This is crazy.
that would have changed your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have been like some NPCS dude.
Like
That's who I know.
Or you would have been Vaughn Gittin Jr. We don't know.
Or
Maybe.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
more so or less, it's easier for you to say that. I feel like it would have burned you out.
Yeah.
That shit is
I think I was already getting burned out because I knew I wanted to have a cool car and I wanted to do what I do now.
And enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
in like a new way too.
Yes. And
is
I
sick.
think it was a personal thing for me because I wanted to do it myself.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
fully. So
Oh, so maybe you felt a certain way?
yeah,
about-
no, it wasn't. I mean, I'm very blessed.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
obviously, but I think at that time, you know, I was a kid and I was like, man, I just feel like I don't deserve this. Like I need to do this like on my own.
Yeah.
To make it feel like I
I didn't even
worked
think about that.
hard for it. You know. And
It's
look,
real fucking honorable of you, dude.
now that I'm older, like it was that was probably me being naive, but like I don't know, it's just how I
No,
felt at the time.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you didn't do a lot of it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So makes sense. No one
so-
probably would have judged you like that because of your age.
Yeah.
But when you're that person, you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And you knew you were going to do this for a while anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like at this point, you probably realize you like cars. If it wasn't going to be drifting, it was probably going to be something else that has to
Exactly.
do with 4 wheels or 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like,
That's such a
Compressor brake.
yeah.
that's sick.
That's such an interesting
So-
story, man. Just already.
Yeah.
Like
This podcast is sponsored by AG1. Guys, spring is finally here. Snow is melting, flowers are blooming, spring cleaning is in full effect, and the racetracks are prepping for a busy 2026 season. There's no better time than now to take control of your health. One habit I'm recommending to everyone this season is AG1. AG1 is the clinically backed daily health drink that combines a multivitamin, pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants into one deliciously simple scoop. I've been taking AG1 for a few months now and notice improvements almost instantly. My gut health has never been better, and it's the easiest part of my morning routine. Just one scoop with 8 to 12 ounces of cold water is all it takes to keep you on the right path to improving your health. It also replaces the need for a multivitamin, which helps keep my morning routine super simple. Go to shop.drinkag1.com/faction to receive a free AG1 flavor sampler plus a bottle of vitamin D3 and K2 with your AG1 welcome kit when you first subscribe. Link is also available in the show notes. So do some spring cleaning of your own this season, ditch your current supplement regimen, and stick to just one, AG1. We are super excited to be working with Wrecked Magazine. Wrecked has been capturing the best moments in drifting since the mid-2000s. After a long hiatus, they have recently been brought back from the dead with the best people in the industry leading the charge. The first couple issues have been nothing but amazing, and after speaking with these guys, I can tell you it's only going to get better. Now, I won't lie, a print magazine being brought back to life in 2026 is a pretty risky move. It's a dying industry with video content and social media flooding the market, but nothing beats the nostalgic feeling of print. It's always been the best way to get a glimpse into the automotive scene that you're interested in. Automotive magazines were the reason some of us even got into cars. To this day, I still have all my magazines from high school, and it's so cool to be able to go back to see how the culture was during that specific time. And to have a US-based magazine that's just focused on drifting is unreal. They have tons of information in the first 2 issues that I've been reading through. Everything from event coverage, specific vehicle articles, driver profiles, shop tours, much more. Even the ads are cool. For more info, or if you are looking to subscribe, head on over to wreckedmagazine.com. They got a bunch of other cool stuff on there as well. We are in the middle of trying to get some of these to sell here at the shop, so hopefully in the next few months we have them here to at least check out, or if you want to purchase them.
this is crazy.
So now we're at this point. I told my dad, I was like, look, I don't think I want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it for either of us. And he was like, kind of bummed, honestly. But
Yeah, that's
he
what I was
understood.
thinking.
He was like, well, like, you have brought us this far, so I'm going to trust whatever you clearly know, you know? And I was just like, yeah.
Wow, dude.
He said, well,
Yeah, he's just like, well, I mean, like, he was like, okay, so what do we do from here? We have this crazy car. And I was like, let's build something simple. Back to how the car was when it was like we used to go everywhere, through like travel the fucking country, take this car everywhere, me and him,
Yeah.
you know?
and it would work.
It would work. And I was, not that it didn't work when it was
Yeah,
built,
yeah.
but it was a C16 race gas fucking
I mean, like-
it was a cat equipment. Like it was
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So like it was just too much. And I was just like, I said, okay, I want to do a 4-door car that looks cool.
Four-door?
Well, I just wanted a sedan because I always had the coupe. You know?
Oh, I was going to say, coupe look cool.
Yeah, so I was just like, I want the E36 sedan. Obviously, I wanted an S chassis, but due to having like my situation, it didn't make sense. I tried to buy I love Cressidas too. I'm like a big 81 guy. So I bought one and I was like, I'm going to put a 1J in this and daily drive it through high school.
W.
Yeah, but like, because back then, I priced it out. It was like 10 grand to fully do the car up, because everything's cheap back then. And but then like, I bought it and I love that car. And I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. Because again, not mechanically inclined and I'm in Louisiana. I have no resources for this.
Yeah, and dude, I couldn't even imagine trying to. Did Louisiana at that time have an import scene where you?
No.
Like, where would you even get the fucking motor? I guess eBay.
Yeah.
eBay.
I'd have to come here and get everything.
Yeah.
I was coming to Texas a lot. Obviously
this
for Lone
was where
Star.
it was.
Yeah.
Right.
So I did that and then I had to sell that. I was like, I have to just get an E36. I can't do this. Like, and it sucked because that car is the one that got away. I love that car. So I miss you.
I did not take you for that. Like, I would not think that you were into Cressidas.
I didn't think so.
I'm
Everyone
a
who's
huge
into
X8 guy, dude.
the ones who are into like the end goal that they have is what you have and what we kind of all wanted. There's like rarely is there an in between there.
Yeah.
For like a big body.
I think I'm probably like more. I've always been like biased to I don't know. It just kind of bounced. Like my two favorite cars are like 81s and S13s. Like I love those things. I think probably more so S13, obviously. But I always like part of what got me into drifting. There's a guy local here, Dwayne Ramsey. He used to have a yellow.
Yeah.
He used to have a yellow. He's on like Gaijin Smash, if you're familiar with that.
I think Jimmy
team.
brought up his name.
last night, and we were like, "What the heck?"
He used to have this yellow like Cressida it was like full Pro-Am car, but it was just sick. And I don't know why. It was just like this yellow like Cressida with the 81 front end. And like that was an early car that I saw from the Texas scene. And I was like, that's the sickest fucking thing.
Yeah.
So like.
And it left a dent on you.
Yeah,
Dude,
forever.
Those are the best kind of cars that you can pinpoint in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it just fucking.
I can send you some pictures of it if you want.
Yeah.
Dude, they built a Cressida faction, and every time I see it, I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
Is that an 81?
That's 83, right? MX
Yeah,
83.
a Cressida would be MX83. I mean, I like them all. It's kind of like the overarching.
Yeah, the 81 is like the.
That's the import, the JDM one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's the same chassis, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought there was an older one in like the early 80s or something that looked different.
So I'm into those too, but on a different level.
Yeah.
There's like older ones. There's like 71, 61. Those are more like small wheel, like Kaido Racer.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of cars, not necessarily drift. I mean, you could drift them, I guess, but like, it's just a different deal. But whatever. Anyways, I'm spiraling. So let me try and get back on track. So I sold that, got an E36, a 328. It was beautiful. It was a black with gray manual. Like
This is the one
325i.
I think I've seen photos of now. Is this? Not yet.
This is
Still?
gonna twist.
What?
So I got that, and then at the same time, we got an M3 sedan from here. It was a piece of dog ass piece of shit. It was the worst car I've ever fucking
The M3.
ever. Yes, it was an M3, but it was roached
Yeah.
and no title, total like fucked. So I was like, let's build this car. My daily car, like that's a different thing. I was just driving it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out like what
Yeah.
was your daily car?
It was a 328 sedan.
The one they had.
Yeah.
So I had two black sedans and a black coupe at this
Okay.
point. So I'm driving that car, whatever. I put like coilovers on it or whatever the fuck. Just bullshit. So we do this M3. I was like, I want to make this car look cool and just go drive everywhere,
Yeah.
and start to just phase out the Pro-Am car, maybe sell it eventually, like whatever. Because it's just like, it was too much for us to handle, honestly. So I build this car. It was ugly. I thought it was sick. It was like the BN looking kit. It had chrome tint.
That's the one I showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a product of the time, to be fair.
I was
like
gonna
that
say,
shit was cool back then.
That
So-
when it just came out,
Oh, the chrome tin. Yeah.
like the HM,
yeah, it was HM. Yeah.
like that is still, I
So-
think if you were going to do anything, that was what it was.
Yeah. So I built that car. I did a few Lone Star events with it, and then Knuckle Up started to come about. And by this point, I made that car a little bit cooler. I put R33 wheels on it, like the overs, so I could fit them. and I just one way and like I remember I just like started to lose the Lone Star scene and Knuckle Up was forming.
Not to cut you off, but because we got a good idea of how Knuckle Up started last night when we were doing Jimmy's podcast. So you knew about Final Bout.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already knew about Final Bout.
I was all into it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to build a car, like, not, I don't know Final Bout, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted a car like that. Like, the stuff I saw.
Okay.
Now, BMW was not the ideal candidate, but it was what I could do. So I did
it. And it made sense. Like, there's a lot more of them, I feel like, that are more attainable.
And he knows the car already. And
I have shit for it.
Yeah.
So I built that M3. Started doing it. I couldn't even drive on the street because it was like no title or whatever the fuck. So like, started going to Knuckle Up, and I just started meeting everyone, you know, and then I was like, okay. So at this point, sold the Pro-Am car to Aaron Losey, the guy who runs Lone Star.
Okay.
And I have my daily car, and that car I bought a 335i to drive every day. Like an E90.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, my daily car is a much cleaner car, but I want all of my M3 shit from this bullshit M3. So I reshelled. Like, there's a picture. I have both cars on the lifts with the subframes out.
Yeah.
And I just took all of every M3 piece out of the M3, put it in my daily that I drove through high school, 328. And I swapped.
Now you have 3 cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is
I thought there was an exchange.
No, so they 2 became 1.
Yeah.
So this is the end of the Pro-Am car and the M3, the shitty one. So like, reshelled that to my 328. I swapped the interior to black myself. Like, I did all kinds. It was perfect. Like, it was broad. Like, I remember like searching what is the lowest coilover for E36 like, in high school.
Yeah.
And it was like Broadway static, and I was like, okay,
oh my
cool.
God, I haven't heard that name in forever.
Because
remember that shit.
They came with 4-inch springs.
They were tiny.
Yeah.
Like, the body of the shock itself was tiny.
Because at that point I ran feels on my Pro-Am car, and I like tried to run them, and I was like, these don't go low. Like, they're just, the shock was
Probably
too tall.
good shock. Good.
They were
good suspension.
Dude, they were badass. Let me tell you.
Really good.
But I was like, this is not the right coilover for this car. So then I got the Broadway statics in, and like, I just did everything. I did all the bushings, all the reinforcement. Like, it was it was like basically like, this is my ultimate E36. This is everything I know, everything I like. It was a stock S52. Like, it had an it was welded diff. That was the only thing I didn't like about it.
Engine.
Yeah. Well, he said E90 earlier, so in my head, just to help me out, because I don't know shit about BMWs, that's like a pretty modern car, right? That's
That
like
It was like a 2011
Yeah.
3
That's what-
Series.
okay,
That's the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
S52 is a
Pretty
M3,
crazy to have like an M3
engine.
version, and so
No. But he had the 2 E36s.
okay.
Yeah, and then the E90 is
And the
is a
E90
big-
has
Oh,
the
okay.
big-
Yeah. So,
okay.
that car doesn't even matter. It's just to kind of
it's just a
explain
diff,
what
yeah.
happened, like what I'm driving when I don't have the, you know. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I reshelled and I built just my ultimate. Like, I bought grenades. I love grenades at the time.
yeah.
They were gold. I got them chromed. I paid more money than I.
Oh, that
You
looks
got 'em
sick.
chromed.
Here in Houston, dude, it costed so much fucking money. But
Yeah.
I was like, I
But
don't
it
give
was
a
chrome,
fuck. I
real
want,
chrome.
I was like, I want chrome plated grenades. I don't care.
Damn, I love those wheels too.
So I put that on. I just did it. It was just perfect. Like, it had, you know, all the stuff I liked. And then I just did Knuckle Up, and I would drive the car around. And from there, I kind of got a little bit closer with Jimmy. Jimmy introduced me to Kip. Me and Kip drove Kip is a really good driver, you know, and I was good, obviously.
Yeah.
So, like, me and Kip drove really well together, and then we were cool. Like, and then he kind of introduced me to Oblivion.
And this is when he had the Beamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he kind of knew. That,
Yeah.
And Kip
Yeah.
had this already. Because I think
Yeah.
you say he's had this for a very long
Yeah,
time.
that's-
Yeah,
14,
he had this car when it was just K and black. He's had a shit ton of S14s, but he had this one.
And how old is he?
Kip is 27, 26.
So he's like a couple years older than you.
Yeah, a few years older.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of in between the Oblivion guys. Like,
Yeah.
Chris and Kip are the same age. Then there's me, and then there's like Jet and Chris's little brother, and like they're like a year or two
Yeah.
younger than me. So, So I met them. This was during COVID, so we started just playing COD together, like,
Hell yeah.
you know, and we're just like playing video games and
Probably
like
a fun time.
it's funny because like I'm just some hick kid from Louisiana. Like I'm like not. I was so different than like how everyone is here, like their whole scene. You know, I was so like foreign to it. I didn't give a shit about clothes. I didn't care about anything. But like we just all got along really well.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where I was just trailering my car from Louisiana and leaving it here, like at HQ. And then eventually Chris was like, at this point, my mom wanted to move to Houston really bad.
Oh, wow.
And then like, I was like, I would be down, but I don't know where I'd live. And then eventually Chris was just like, yo, you want to just live here? And I was like,
The car's already
Yeah,
here.
we got to explain
That's
that.
that's like half the work.
Yeah.
done.
We got to explain the HQ a little bit.
Okay.
The HQ,
Which is awesome.
It is the
HQ.
sickest, in my opinion. Y'all are blessed with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That
I'm
is such a
thankful.
mecca for fun.
So-
I would get lost in there.
so this is like peak HQ years, maybe like, yeah. So like Chris was like, yo, just live here. We have a room. Like, we really like you. Like, just come live with us. And I was like, okay, cool. Fuck it. You know, badass. Like, I'm tired of coming to Houston every month. I'll just fucking live here.
And you're out of high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I graduated by this point. This was like COVID as fuck.
Yeah.
This is like 2021.
Did you graduate before COVID started?
I was class of 2020. So I didn't have prom senior year. I didn't have any of that shit.
Okay. You ain't missing much.
Yo, was that weird? Like, what
It
was that
sucked.
like?
It
Because
sucked.
now you had to learn to do school on the computer, which probably was hell.
Honestly, I got lucky because it was just the end of my senior
Yeah.
year. So like for us, there was like, we don't
Fuck
give a
it.
fuck. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
They're like,
You're
people
done.
are dying out here. We don't give a fuck.
Turn in a
anymore.
worksheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
Like, hey, you passed. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's kind of awesome.
So I didn't even like my graduation was like cut short. It wasn't a big ceremony. It was sick.
Yeah.
So like,
You know what was sick during COVID was street drifting during
Yeah.
COVID. It was pretty fire.
but that is where we're getting into with this.
Oh,
like,
shit, okay.
I moved here and just started doing that with them because they
Yeah.
were all doing that, and that's what brought everyone together.
So HQ is basically just where Oblivion resides. They have all the
Yes.
cars there. There's just a house, and everyone hangs out there. We actually did a podcast there, and it was
Yeah.
awesome.
That
So
probably
it's
sounds so corny that I'm so enamored by that.
No, dude, everyone feels
But like,
that way.
if you gotta imagine if you guys were, because what you said, you fresh out of high school, so that's like under 20 years old.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was 19.
and you can
like
you can be
peak,
with your
perfect age.
buddies, and you have a place to have all the cool shit that you like.
Yeah.
That is
That's like
rare.
a lot of our dreams.
That's
back
rare.
then. Yeah.
that doesn't
Yeah.
happen really often, and if it does, then we're missing out. I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So I moved in with them. And I'm just hanging out with them. I had this BMW and like we were just doing knuckle up and street drifting and partying. Like it was sick. Like we were just having a good time.
dude, that's
And-
actually
It's awesome.
You
that
know,
sounds like a skateboarder.
I
life.
had the E36 like basically as far as I could take it. I was like, this car doesn't get any better. Like I need a correct base. Like it's time.
Are you being influenced by other people?
I mean,
Like the whole house.
It's what I but like
like the two people that you live with.
but it's what they didn't have any like say. It's just what I always wanted.
Yeah, it seems like
And I
they
was
they
like-
weren't pressuring you that much. It
No.
seems like.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They thought the E36 was cool, and I was just like, yeah, it's cool, but like I want, it's time. I want what I've always wanted, and that's an S13 coupe.
Yeah.
So I remember I like was back and forth about it for a long time, and then finally I was just like, fuck it, and I just posted it for sale, and I said, anyone want to buy my car? Like, and I just like named a number that was significantly less than I had into it, but whatever. Like it was
Yeah.
enough to get started on
Don't
S13.
think about it. It's good.
Yeah. And then that week I found a 240 that I really liked, and then Adolfo. Do you guys know Adolfo?
That name sounds really
I watched him
He's on
drive.
Croc House?
Yeah.
His girl's cousin's dog's nephew's neighbor happened to have a Sylvia Q's that he was trying to sell, and I was like, well, I really don't want a Q's, but I do want a Sylvia. That makes my life easier, and it's more. I'm already like, I knew exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like super autistic at this point. Like I'm making mods in video games. Like I want this, you know,
yeah.
and like I knew I was like, I'm going to do it all the way and get a Sylvia. Like I want this, and this, and this, and this part. And I'm already buying shit, honestly, at this point. So he was like, yeah, I got this Q's for sale. And I was like, fuck, like Sylvia Q's sucks. I have to figure out like an SR. like
What
a
was an
turbo one.
accuse?
NA.
NAS.
Oh,
right?
that is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
what Chris's is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, whatever. It's a Sylvia. So I just went and looked at it. Looked good to me. Bought it.
Where were you working
I-
right now? Were you working when you moved there?
Yeah. So I didn't have a job for like a month or two, and then I got a job at like an Apple sweatshop. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Oh
talk about that
shit!
for a
This
minute.
Yeah.
is this is what
Okay.
it was.
Just real quick.
Just
Yeah.
real quick, because
So-
what were you managing the sweatshop?
No.
Okay.
I was fixing the laptops, dude.
You're in the trenches.
So the way it works is Apple,
Are you gonna get sued for this when you say this?
no.
Okay.
This is public knowledge. A lot of their like warranty repair stuff will just get outsourced to like different companies.
Okay.
So it was one of those companies pretty much. And it was right here, like on Clay. And yeah, that job sucked, but like it was easy, and it at the time it made enough like okay money, I guess. Like
So you're just fixing phones and laptops all day or some shit?
just laptops, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't have your phone in there. There was no windows. The AC was always fucked. Like it was terrible, dude.
and there's probably just like a gang load of y'all doing the same
Yes.
thing.
It's literally a fucking Foxconn
It
thing from
literally
China.
Foxconn.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I was doing that and like
What?
just living the life, you know, because like
Yeah.
we'd run out of units like halfway through the day, and they'd be like, "Go home, fuck you," and like we're like,
Oh.
"Oh, whatever."
That's
So
kinda
like
cool.
I would just the little bit of money I had, I just saved and bought parts, and I would just play video games and then party and street drift Lane
Yeah.
36, like whatever.
Damn.
So, anyways, go and buy the Sylvia from cousin's dog's nephew's neighbor, and I was like, "This is it. Like this is my car." You know.
You did it now. at
Yeah,
this
I
point.
did it.
Like,
And
like it might not be done right then, but you.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
finally got and it was a coupe. You didn't
Yep.
go like, oh, maybe I'll just get a hatch.
I had
So you
no.
went coupe.
My only compromise was I'll do a 240 if it's clean enough, but I wanted a Sylvia. So
Yeah, I think it's, I was going to ask you, like, did right-hand drive bother you at all?
no, I just switched my sim.
And then I was like, as I was asking that, I was like, well, when you want a Sylvia, you got to outweigh the front end too, because you're getting
Yeah.
a whole front end. So it's
The-
really
the-
important.
The thing was like, I knew I wanted a magazine car. Like I wanted the car that I was watching in the videos. Like I wanted exactly as legit as I can make it, you know?
Yeah.
So like right-hand drive just made more sense for me, honestly. I was like, I'm going
Yeah.
to do it all the way. So I got that. I drove it home like mad at, you know, I didn't care. I was like NASR, fuck this car, you know? And like, I just drove it home from Dallas, and it just started from there. I borrowed money from my dad. I was like, I will sell the E36, but I need this money now. Like, can you spot me?
Yeah.
He spotted me. I sold the E36 a few months later, paid him back. And then, yeah, like everybody was like stoked. They're like, dude, you got an S chassis, sick, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because now you match even more with the house, the HQ.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's really becoming like something.
yeah. It just goes to show you, like, you got to think of it like I had BMWs when it made sense to have BMWs. I have my S13 when it makes sense to have an S13. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like there's a lot more factors, you know, than you would think. But
Sounds like there's like a lot of research. You do a lot of research. Are you a researcher?
Yeah.
Are you a jump off into the deep end? Or
no, I do research. Yeah, I don't know. I
Yep.
mean, I always have.
Yeah, you definitely do.
You're
because
a
you-
researcher.
He knew all the cars and everything. Like,
Yeah.
It's not just the cars, but it's like the makes sense part.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't operate that way. I don't operate that way most days. Some days.
yeah.
Where I'm like, why am I doing this? This doesn't make sense.
I think I try to be very like calculated
Yeah.
in what I do, and almost I kind of overthink sometimes, but it ends up helping me more than it hurts me a lot, you know, because like I really think about what I'm going to do before I do it.
Yeah, I'm the same exact
And then,
way.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
not a bad
But
quality to have.
It's do you
it can hold you back.
yeah, I was gonna say, do
Yeah.
you view yourself as a perfectionist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
That could definitely hold you back. But yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
the same way.
I know people that are more perfectionists
Yeah,
than
yeah.
I am, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think, like, I do tend to, like, maybe put too much energy into things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
oh wow! Wow!
the same exact
I
thing.
know
Yeah.
somebody like
Yeah.
that.
And then before you know it, you're like, the fuck have I been doing for
Yeah,
the last
holy
3 hours?
fuck. Dude, what
maybe
the hell?
maybe there's a faster way to do
It's
this.
what gets.
But like, I get so into what I'm doing. Like,
And here's another
you
thing.
get obsessed. You're like, fuck.
Since I'm looking in a mirror right now, when I do something, I want to make sure that the finished product is exactly what I wanted and is the best version
Yeah.
of whatever I wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or it's just not good.
Or it's not even
You're
worth
just
it.
like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Same person.
I hate both of you.
So,
like, because
anyways.
that's what ends up holding you back. I'm sorry, because
No, you're good.
What ends up holding you back is like now that you can't
You're
be
wasting too much time.
satisfied, it'll never. You'll just forever think about it like that. Like
Yes.
you'll
Yeah.
never like deep end off.
Yeah.
That's where like the teeter totter of making that decision happens, and like it's so different.
I
Like,
did-
Do you ever feel satisfied?
no.
Me either.
okay.
I mean, I do. Like, maybe for a second,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, all right, what I'm
Like
doing
when you
this
really,
next.
when someone asks you that question, you want to be like, oh yeah, life's great. But then at
Yeah.
the same time, you're like, no, I
No,
definitely
yeah.
don't ever feel
But
satisfied.
oh my god,
my
guys,
thing is
what
like,
the
as soon as before I finish something, I'm a big 95%er. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I'll do all the hard shit, and then I get to the easy stuff, and I'm like, I want to do something else. You know, like
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
can relate to that.
I
So,
can't relate
like,
to that really. I need to see it.
it kind of honestly, it shows in my car. Like, if you look at it closely, like,
Yeah, but the car's sick.
but like the engine bay needs to be clean. And I'm
Oh,
like,
okay,
I don't give a
okay.
fuck.
I get
You know
what
what I
you're
mean? Like, I will do all of the hard stuff, get to the easy shit, and then just move on to something else.
Okay.
It's kind of a problem, but like, if you do it enough, eventually it all looks pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. I get
So-
what you're saying.
But anyways, yeah. So I did forget something. Right after I moved down here, I still was new. Like, I knew everyone, but not really. I just started living with Chris and Kip. You know.
Yeah.
Well, we got a random message like, "Hey, does any of you guys want to come to Rio Bash this year?"
Ooh. Yeah.
So they were like, "We should do it," and they were like, "We don't." They were like, "Would you want to do it?" Because they knew I had a truck and trailer. My dad's truck and trailer.
Yeah.
So I called my dad. I'm like, "Hey, I need the truck and trailer again."
This is with
So-
a 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go meet my dad halfway, get the shit. We all jump in this car and go for a week up to Wisconsin. We had never been.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
We went and hung out with Dane, like DS Dane and all them. Like he kind of helped us out in Chicago because we didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like, and then I went to Rio Bash and like it
It's
was
so
sick.
funny, like thinking that the
Did you
Oblivion guys
drive
didn't know
Rio
them.
Bash
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Fine, like because
I won the comp. There was a comp and I won.
of course you did. What the fuck, dude? Like
Yeah.
I have like this concern. Well, maybe not anymore because we have a set of Corsa and like literally you could just get a quick glance of something and maybe get an idea of it.
Yeah.
But like my fear is that I would drive that far and something on my car gearing
would be wrong.
for
Yeah.
it and I wouldn't enjoy it.
I
or
just
not enjoy it, but like I would have to work because I have to make it work.
I just,
I'm fine with making it work.
I mean, I understand that. What I do is I just blame myself. Like if there's something wrong with, I'll just like drive around it and like it's not the car's fault. You know what I mean?
That's what I
So-
try to yell at I tell Josh because Josh is a quick. Well, you got to run this gearing
let's
for
switch
this
it.
track.
Yeah,
We
I don't like to do
make
that.
it
I
hate
switch.
that shit.
I don't
No,
like switching
because
shit.
dude, in those old videos, you think they were like dropping a diff really quick and like slapping it back in, like
There's a balance to that. though,
Yeah.
that is necessary because I'm kind of the wrong. Like you can either be changing shit too much, or you can not change stuff enough. And I'm a big not change stuff enough
That's
guy.
me.
Like
Yeah.
I'll fix something later and be like, fuck, I wish I did that. Like a long time ago, that would have made my life way better.
Yeah.
But
and then you have to admit you were wrong. And
yeah, but so anyways, we go to Rio Bash and like that was again like this was before I had the S13. I was like, fuck, I need.
So how many of you went up there? I know only your car.
It was only my car, but it was me, Kevin the painter, Chris, Kip, and Kevin Martinez
okay.
and Nick
That's a good group.
Proximo, I think was with us. Yeah,
This
he
is
was.
a big, nice group.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
is
But like I barely knew these. I just moved in with these guys, and
Yeah.
now we're in my dad's truck and trailer going up to like it was crazy. So I did that, and then seeing some of those cars in person, I was like, these are the videos I used to
Yeah,
watch. So
yeah.
like Final Bout 2, and 1, and I was like, fuck, like I need an S13.
Yeah.
And then I went back up again for Final Bout 4, and that's where I started to meet more people. Because like I won that comp, and they saw my E36, and they were like, oh, this kid kind of looks like he knows what he's doing. So I met people then, and then when I went back to Final Bout 4, I met more people. Well, Final Bout 4 was like where I was like, I'm getting rid of this fucking car.
The 36.
Yeah, I need a fucking chassis now.
Yeah.
So, I come back, and that's when I sold the car.
That's when you did,
That's
yeah,
when I bought the
okay.
car. So, anyways,
It's funny how that triggers some like some shit.
A
going
funny-
on.
Final Bout and going up to the Chicago area will definitely change your life.
a funny story that I don't want to miss because it's important. I'm not really a weed guy.
Okay.
You know, like it just makes me too. I'm very anxious in general, so it makes me too anxious. So I've only smoked weed 10 times or something in my life. Well,
That's amazing.
I went up there, and we're
jealous.
like we're at Rio Bash, we're partying. We're at the Airbnb in the middle of it's in Wisconsin, so like
Yeah.
we're probably gonna die. So like we're there partying.
If they see
and
you,
they're
they're gonna
like,
kill you. Yeah.
yeah, but like I guess they brought some weed from Chicago because it
Yeah.
was legal. Well, like I've only ever had like Louisiana and Houston like skunk weed, you know, so I didn't know. So they're like rolling up or whatever, kipping them, and like I'm like, yeah, let me hit that. Fuck it. Fuck, like, give me that shit. I hit it. This is trash. This is legal. This is dispensary weed. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I was like, this is fucking trash. Roll another one.
Another one.
Dude, buddy.
Dude,
So it wasn't trash, or
No, hold on.
Okay.
So
because now I'm
that
like,
kid was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll roll another one. Rolls another one. I hit it again. Bro, I didn't know which direction was up. I didn't know if I was peeing myself or throwing up. I didn't know what was going on. I was just, I swear to God,
holy shit, man.
I was fucking beyond
you-
fried. That's
so-
the highest I've ever been in my life.
And this is your first like big group trip going anywhere.
Yeah.
And, you're fucked up
You're
right
literally fucking 30 hours from where you originally.
I'm
are
in my
from.
dad's truck and trailer. I got my car.
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old, dude.
You got new friends.
So, like, yeah, new
Like,
friends.
They
and
could,
then
these friends could jump you.
now. Yeah,
I-
they could take
dude,
everything.
It's not unheard of.
I wake up the next day.
Everything's
I'm
gone. No, I'm kidding.
No. I wake up the next day and I'm still high. You know,
Oh damn.
of course.
Damn.
So like, because like I drink, but I just don't smoke. It's just not something I do. So like my tolerance is just nothing. So I'm still high. I get a phone call on the way to the track. Yo, we're doing a comp today. We want you in it, and can we interview you before?
Ooh.
And I was
nice.
like, okay. Like I'm not even like I forgot I'm even driving at this point. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go there, I do the interview, never got posted because
It was that bad?
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember.
Okay. It probably wasn't. They probably just forgot to post it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were fine.
Yeah. what, this was the Rio Bash one still?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah.
So, and then I do the comp, and bro, I was so high still that I remember just trying to default to like sim settings in my brain because I didn't know what the fuck I couldn't.
Sometimes it works. Like
Bro.
you just have to be there. Like hold on.
And I won.
Yeah.
That's
Clearly,
crazy.
clearly it fucking
Dude,
worked.
I remember I would like roll to the line and try and take a deep breath to like come
Yeah.
back down. You know what I'm saying? And then like go.
Yeah.
Dude. But I won.
That's great, dude.
That is fucking.
I think I
nuts.
rear-ended. I think I blew the rear end off of an IS at some point during that.
Okay.
But it was so badass that they still gave me the win. Like yeah.
That was awesome.
Dude, the fact that you're catching W's and stuff in, I've never won. You ever won a drift comp or
No.
something? Yeah, I feel like
what did IS look like?
It was a black one.
Okay, I'm
I
just
forgot
making
the guy's
sure.
name. He was a good friend of mine. I feel bad that I don't remember
Because the
his
only
name.
comp I did was that Super D one up there, and it was a white IS. And
It was a black one. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
that one. Oh, fuck, what's that guy's name? Fuck. I'm sorry if you're watching. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names, but
dude, it's just
it
like
was an internet friend.
Yeah.
you went here, you won,
Yeah.
you're having the time of your fucking life. You're 19, which means shit is still fine. Like when shit is not fine,
Yeah.
and like what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. It's
So, like-
wild. That's a wild story.
Like,
I-
can you? I don't know. I feel like I'm in that part. Like I felt that just now. I was like, damn. Like we really
You were
are
there with
kind
me?
of old.
yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm picturing a B&B where everyone is just staying in there for no reason. There's way too many people in the
This
B&B
is Carl.
that there should be.
This is Carl's ideal situation.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
we used to do stuff
yeah.
like this, and then everybody got fucking families and shit.
It was just, it was such a like, it was I don't know that we all look back on that trip like that
Yeah.
was like the coolest.
And
shit
you guys
ever.
didn't even have everyone's cars yet.
No,
It was just yours.
You're the
it
only one
was
who
just
drove.
mine. Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, yeah, and I like got there late, of course. Pat yelled at me like he was my dad. Like just met the
Pat,
guy. Yeah,
yeah.
Pat screamed at me.
Yeah.
Because I get there and he's like, "Don't unload in my parking lot." And
yeah.
Kevin's like, "Nah, let's fucking unload in the parking lot. Fuck him."
Nah,
Dude,
that's not someone you
He
fuck
came
with.
over here. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yelling at me. And then like later he comes and finds me. He's like, "You're from Louisiana, huh?
Yeah.
That's sick that you drove all the way." Like super nice. Pat,
Yeah, oh, he
you
is
know?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just sees red sometimes.
Yeah.
But
so,
what year was that about? Was
this was 22.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. 23 maybe? 22? 22. When was Final Bout 4? It was right before Final
That's the
Bout
thing.
4.
I don't fucking remember.
Final Bout 4 was the one you brought me to. That was like
21.
I don't know. It was
Wait,
post
were they
COVID.
doing
It was
shit in 21?
It was 21 because we were, dude. For me, I wanted to go to Final Bout 4 because one, I'd never been. I just watched the videos.
Yeah.
That's it.
No,
Because-
this would have been 21 because if I was 19. Yeah.
21 because it was right post COVID. Well, post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were all just so sick of just being inside. I was
Yeah.
like, let's get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah, it was
And
a
then-
fun one.
And then Frankie
Yeah.
brought us to Final Bout
Yeah, that was a fun time.
And then it
until
rained.
until you lost your car.
until I did lose a car.
Fucking trans blew up on the way home and we just
Yeah.
left it there.
Oh,
Dude, I was just so adamant on bringing this like cute little SUV. I had. It was a RX, the one that looks like a big IS. And like, dude, just driving there, it was fucking great. But it did
Yeah.
have a little transmission stutter that I thought was totally fine. And then going home, it literally just fucking died.
And my trans wasn't doing good either, and it was in the beginning stages of not doing good. And,
Yeah.
and we were like, we could tow his.
Frankie
car.
wanted to
Yeah.
tow it, and I was like, and this is like fresh.
yeah.
I didn't really talk to Frankie a lot at this time. And the drive,
So he was like-
I don't know how long the drive was for you guys, but
So
15,
Wisconsin?
16, 17 hours.
Yeah, it's,
something-
it's about the same.
Yeah.
It's like, it's 20 hours for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's like
and-
18,
and, with some
21.
people who the thought of me not really knowing you at
And then
that time
blowing the
yet,
trans up.
and then he's like, we could tow it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really know this guy like that. I'm not going to let this guy risk his own truck. I
Yeah.
just met him. We like did work for the Faction booth, and
Yeah.
like by us, Faction was like really the only drift shop you can go to, and like I was like, no, I'm gonna call a junkyard and let's see how much we're gonna get. I got
Yeah,
fuck it.
got like $300. Left
Shit
it
was
in
crazy, dude.
left it in the hotel parking lot, and then now we're crammed in like an access cab. Fucking
Oh my God.
1500.
Dude. Yo, but that's like the sickest story. That's what you tell your grandkids.
Oh
like,
yeah,
shit
those are the
like
fun
that.
times.
That
yeah.
that was a horrible fucking time.
Anytime it involves traveling, it's usually the best time.
But you guys
Yeah.
got back, so obviously you won the comp.
Yeah, we can fast forward a bit.
You got back, and you are Sylvia maxing
Yeah, hard.
hard.
And I'm like, I want an orange Sylvia with like this. Like I'd already I've wanted an S15 for so long. I already knew I wanted the taillights. I knew I wanted this wing. Like I knew what I wanted, and I was like, But then like now I was really trying to make the vision come together in my head.
Yeah.
Of what I wanted. So, yeah, I just started doing it, and like same deal. You know, I lived with them for a couple of years. I built the Sylvia up, and then I worked for the sweatshop for a little while longer, and then Anthony, someone else on Oblivion, he was the fabricator here. He said, "Hey, they need a kid in the front. Like they need help in the front." And I was like, "Well, it beats the sweatshop."
yeah,
so,
like time to get out of the sweatshop.
Like I really wanted to do IT. Like when I moved
Okay.
here, but like that field is like fried. Like it's blown out now.
Dude,
so,
the normal jobs where you don't get to do anything
Yeah.
cool is they're all beat.
yeah, it's beat. So like I was like, I guess I'll work for this weird GTR shop.
and now you're probably a pretty critical person. In
Yeah. Unfortunately.
the fact
yeah.
that they one thank you to the shop.
yeah,
in
thank you to the
Houston
shop, whoever does
for-
own this place.
for letting us do this in here. We didn't touch anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you again. But like the fact that to have trust of being here, you clearly are important to this place.
Yeah. I've worked here for so long. Like I just stayed, you know, and I like
Yeah.
quit and came back. Like I was
I
telling
gotta
you
stop
earlier,
you.
and-
Your idea of so long is.
Bro, no, you gotta move quick. You're lacking.
Yeah.
He worked here for 3 years.
You gotta move.
Yeah.
You gotta move quick. 3 years is a long time. You know how
I'm
quick
only 24. That's
Yeah,
like that's
that's-
like an eighth of my life or
Yeah.
something, dude.
the turnaround time.
So long to me is like, yeah, it's like 8 years. So long.
Yeah.
But like, you're 35. 8 years ago for you was like 27.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday.
Or like 3 years for Colin. That's like 21. or
Yeah.
like now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like that fucking ratio is way off. Somebody pop in on me?
No, no, it was a
that was a
chair.
chair.
I didn't know if Jack was he still coming to work on his car or something? I forgot what the deal with that
He was supposed to, but I don't think he showed up. I think he slept in. He was at like a wedding or something. So.
Oh, he's
yeah.
he's asleep.
You've been here for like what, 2-3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just like so. When I came here, if you're familiar with the shop, which I'm sure not a lot of people are watching this, but there's Mac Brosnan. He owns the tan, like fastest GTR in the world or whatever. He was kind of running things at the time, like primarily, and they were like, "We're looking for somebody who can do media and front office stuff." And Anthony was like, "I have this kid." So he was like, "Okay, let him do an interview." So I come here, and at this time, I'd bought this Yukon. It was a 2005 Yukon. I love this truck.
Smart move. Hell yeah.
I sold the 335i for that because I was like, I want something to tow my car again.
Oh my God, I forgot about
Yeah, I forgot you had that car.
So
Dude, this is a great timeline, by the way. Like
Yeah.
you're hitting all the fucking little.
I'm missing some stuff, but maybe if we end up doing one with more people, we can fill in some of the gaps.
Oh
but
hell
like,
yeah!
Anyways,
We'll have beers at that one.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, so I had this Yukon. It leaked from every orifice, dude. Every possible
it.
oil leak, everything. The rear main, the pan, the valve cover, like the front main, like dude, it was fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I used to carry a drain pan with me everywhere.
Just throw it under.
Just out of respect for the ground.
And like,
God damn, you're good.
yo,
Hell
and
yeah.
So this is how this all came about. So I show up, and Max looking at me through the camera probably, and the first thing he sees me do is get out and put a slided drain pan under my truck, and like I had the job.
That's funny.
He was like, "This kid cares."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So then I talked to him, and
But
he
doesn't care enough to fix it, but he won't. He'll make sure
I did fix it.
Yeah.
I did fix. No, that Yukon's a sore subject, dude.
Yeah.
I fixed everything and like had it so nice, and it got stolen.
Oh my
Gone
God.
forever. Yeah. Gone forever. Dude, I went to this girl's house at a sketchy apartment. I came out the next day. No.
She set you up.
I called and said, "Did you set me up?" She's like, "No." And I was I think you did.
Yeah.
So
There's a thing about Houston. There's fucking electronic gates everywhere, like every property. I'm
well,
like, huh.
you see, the critical mistake was I didn't have you have to have some sort of kill switch or something in a GMT 800 here. Like they get stolen constantly. Like, and you can steal with a screwdriver. Anybody could just hop the fence and
Yeah.
so. Yeah, so that happened, and I was really fucking sad. But I ended up getting my Lexus, and I had insurance, so it all worked out. But
GX is nice.
thank you. Yeah, I love that thing.
Fantastic.
Dude, that thing towed my S13 all the way up to Wisconsin. Like nothing.
Light. I have a Sequoia.
Yeah.
So I used that, and I took it to like Alabama. Took it a bunch of other places. I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking 80,000 miles in 2 years.
Towing
Not
with the
bad.
Toyota, dude, that's a special breed of man right there.
Yeah.
Dude, they're slow as
It's slow, but it gets it done. No, but anyways, so I put the drain pan there, like, you got the job. And I was like, I don't really know how to do this job. Like,
Did they tell you
I
like
don't-
what you were gonna do?
Yeah, he was like, we need you to like make like film and make and I told him, I was like, dude, I've always been the driver. I'm not a media guy. I don't know how to do that. Like I can edit a little bit, but and he was like, whatever, you'll learn.
It sounds like when I hired Malcolm.
Yeah.
He saw that in you. Yeah. Malcolm didn't
Yeah.
know how to do any of this shit.
Yeah.
Eddie
Yeah.
was the friend that knew how to do the things.
Okay.
Like
Eddie's like a
and
media guy. Like
photographer.
he does
Yeah.
video and photography and everything. But
But then Malcolm now had to wear that hat.
yeah.
Yeah. So like when I started, like I did what I could with the media stuff, and I was just learning. But during that time, they had me doing everything else, and that's how I ended up wearing all the hats. Because I
Yeah.
just got good at everything.
Well, and that's like
slowly.
every shop like this. It's like it's usually like a small crew and people got to
And
do a
then-
lot of things.
And then so I did that, and then we started our like parts line, Total Racing Products, and that was really just me and Vaughn, one of the other owners, like doing that, and that became like I'm the only one that knows that whole area,
Yeah.
And he doesn't trust anyone else to do it.
What does that involve? Like what
Just
kind of parts?
kidding. Like we do like a lot of harnesses and like flex fuel stuff for different cars and
Okay.
like all kinds of shit.
It's a lot of sizing things, running
Yeah.
wires, and
It's really it's a lot of like stuff that it's not the big shiny shit on a build, but it's like the stuff that makes it come together.
Yeah.
Like MAF, Bank 2, like SD, like all that shit, you know, like just stuff for these newer cars that they need.
Yeah.
Because these cars, like the harnesses are a little more modular than like a fucking body harness and an engine harness is one thing. Like these you can add and remove stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never thought about the fact that since there were more plugs, you could fucking like add stuff.
you can remake things better.
modular.
You know,
Yeah.
it's nice. So we do that. We do like turbo kits and you know stuff like that. But whatever. So that's kind of the story of here. And I've just been here and I quit for a little bit, then came back, and it's been, I just made a year since I came back
Yeah.
last week. So.
And now you have an orange car, you're drifting. What are you going to do now? Dude, like, because pretty much since you were 14, you had that goal of having the 13, right?
Yep.
What the fuck are you going to do now?
Well, we kind of skipped some stuff too because you get the car finished. It's black, right? Everything.
Yeah.
And then you guys end up going to final bout, right?
Oh yeah. We do final bout every year. We just kind of suck, so we don't always make it into the show. But like, I think they keep inviting us back because I would say our cars are pretty cool. You know,
Dude,
so
yeah, your
like-
team should definitely be a final bout. Yeah, just
It's just
we ended up squeaking in to 7.
Okay.
So we all went up there and it was a fucking nightmare disaster. You know, of course.
oh my god.
I ended up I didn't even want to. I was like, I'm gonna leave early with Jet. That seems like the adult decision.
I
And
think,
it was
I
a
think we
good
heard
one.
some of that last night after the podcast. But
Yeah.
Oh, I
that
don't
trip from
remember.
hell. Yeah.
trip from hell.
Yeah. But
I don't want to get into it
Yeah.
because of where my car's at right now.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's okay. We're all still friends.
Yeah.
I love all those guys, no matter what. You know?
I like that crew of guys, the Oblivion guys. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think
Still-
final bout, what are we at, 8, 9? It's 9
I love,
this
how,
year?
I love how Eddie knows that, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good, that's good tech.
Good tech.
Final bout 9, do you think it's going to be good?
Yeah.
I feel like they're year over year, it's good, but how good is something year over year? Like,
I just think the sport is going. It's a very difficult thing right now for a lot of people. Like it's too luxury of a hobby, and it's the economy and everything and the way things are. Like people my age are like literally struggling. Like
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. I make decent money, and it's still hard. You know, what I've been doing a lot lately, honestly, is RC drifting. I've been doing it a lot. It's fun.
dude,
And it's just a cheaper, like, I don't have as much time now working here to be doing events all the time. So I just kind of hit the bigger events. And, like, I'll with my car, I'll like, it's either exactly how I want it or I'm not driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kind of at that point. Like, I don't have enough time to be bullshitting it.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll just kind of skip an event, go to the next one. The car's, like, sick, you know?
Yeah.
versus hitting all of them.
Yeah,
and then
and
you're-
like degrading
yeah,
the car.
really quick.
Yeah. So, but to fill in the gaps, I just do RC drifting.
Yeah.
It's
But
fun.
my own roommate just got back into, like, I forget what it's called, Traxxas.
The Traxxas ones, yeah.
I
Like the
think-
bashing stuff.
No, it's a track, but it's like almost carpeted. Like
Oh,
it's-
like carpet rate. Yeah, that's like on road.
and
yeah.
there's jumps, but they're not huge. They're just
Yeah.
like it's moving at a rate.
Yeah, they'll
and
do.
I can't follow anything, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
They'll do like, so they have like buggy, truggy racing, and they have off-road tracks or indoor carpet tracks for electric ones, and they just go fast as fuck because there's so much grip with the carpet. But I just do RC drifting. It's fun. I don't know, and I like it because I used to do a lot of like. I used to play like during COVID. I played 5M and stuff a lot, and I did a lot of modding on Assetto and making cars. And I
5M
liked,
like on GTA.
yeah, I used to like make cars for that. But it was cool because I could like build things that I saw in
What
my
is
head
5M?
Without any limit.
without
Because
any limit.
I literally did the same thing.
It's like it was like a multiplayer GTA that's moddable.
Okay.
dude, it was kind of wild. Like
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
be
yeah.
the GTA
And
world,
like
but
that
with
open
high
world.
detailed mods.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
wild.
So like I did a lot of that, and that's kind of phased out now. But like that, it goes in like I met a lot of my good friends that influenced my car and taught me a lot about what is right and what is wrong through that. You know, and they're still my friends to this day. Like the kid that designed my livery, Sorcerer, like he's from that
I
scene.
think I follow him too.
Yeah.
I think I follow him because I saw your car when it was all done, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoever did this.
Dude,
Yeah.
but like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's all of the people that I've met like over the years, like coming together to make something.
Yeah.
You know, Like, and I take everyone's input like valuably, you know. Obviously, it's my vision or whatever, but I could see I want an orange S13 with a black roof and these taillights and this, and I want a livery, but I don't trust myself to draw a tribal for that. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
I know I want a tribal and this and this and this.
Yeah.
But to execute it, like that's not my department. So
You know why? Because it makes sense, and that just is how you operate.
that's how
dude.
I have big sense.
You have
guy.
You
Big
have
sense guy.
you have like that
Huge
strength.
sense
That is such
enthusiast.
a good strength because now you know everything you do. At least you can rely on your own self.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it
Like,
just it's cool, and I like that it's like that because like I feel like some of those kids are from Europe and shit and like can't do this.
Yeah.
But like if they could have a piece of my car, you know, like that's like cool that they were able to put because those kids are, dude. If those kids could build cars, they would shit on all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the fact that they could have some influence on something like with their, you know, crazy knowledge, like more knowledge than we ever had, like it's cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, RC drifting too is like you get a lot of the stuff you get from drifting. It's just a lot cheaper.
and
yeah.
smaller.
So that's the thing. Like I do that because it allows me to brush up on like car setup skills.
Yeah.
Because RC drifting, it's basically like all mechanical grip, right? Because you're on plastic tires on tile.
Yeah.
So like your tire ain't gonna do shit. You're not dropping pressure, pal. Like your suspension has to do all the work. So you really learn what things actually do.
That's so interesting.
Like and
I've
how
never
Ackerman
thought of that.
like, dude, like on an RC car, like if you have a B-knuckle setup with like super open Ackerman, it feels like your front brakes are on because it's just dragging the wheel. On a real car, you can get away with it, right?
yeah.
But like these things do translate to a real car. It's just not like you'd be surprised how much they actually make a difference.
It's not 1-to-1, but maybe like
Yeah.
5-to-1
Yeah.
or something.
Well, because like with RC2, everything's moving 100 times faster than it would in a real car.
That's what makes me nervous about it, I think. Because I watch it and the shit is going on so
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in a car, I don't know, it might look quick, but for some reason, I can't explain the feeling. But when you're driving, it's not as quick.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
As
RC
when-
car,
as
you
when
just
you
hit a
see it
little
in the
thing
video.
and it turns the wheels like crazy fast.
No, but I'm
Yep.
saying like in the video, when you're in the car, I don't ever feel like we're moving
Yeah.
at a rate.
Yeah.
But on the RC car, I watch it and I'm like, that shit is moving quicker than my eyes
Honestly,
can follow.
RC is harder
Yeah.
than real
I can
drive.
see
I'm
that.
not
Okay,
kidding.
I-
It is difficult.
Thank you
as
for saying
fuck.
that because I feel like
And
it would.
like, but yeah, I got into it and I like it because I can brush up on my setup skills. I learned things that I didn't know. I can build shells. Like right now I have like a BN S13 that's like got like the 326 truck. Like just like if I were to do my car up BN, like I would do it this way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I can try it on the RC car.
Yeah, yeah.
Like same thing I was doing with the modding.
So you play Beam NG2 then?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I knew
I'm an
it.
early
I fucking
beam
knew it.
modder,
I
buddy.
fucking knew it. I fucking
Buddy.
knew it.
I've been mesh slapping in beam and G.
I'm not any modder. I am the consumer of what you guys make. So bless. But no, I played that game not for anything drift related. I just like
Yeah.
jumping trucks and going wheeling and
Hell
shit.
yeah, that shit's fun. No, but that's a big like that whole. I kind of skipped over that because it's hard to incorporate in the conversation. But that was a big part of my life too. While I was moving here and like during the downtime, I was playing with my boys. You know, we were doing all
it's
that, and I was
free
learning.
You can do stuff.
Yeah, I was learning.
Yeah.
we like they taught me shit that
yeah.
you can't get. You know what I mean? So I learned that, and then yeah. So I do the RC drifting now. It's fun. It's cool.
It saves money.
My car.
Hopefully.
As for what's next for my car, like I don't know. I'm just gonna keep reinventing it until it's fried, and then I'll get a fucking ZN6 or something.
And how you like
No way that's where you went.
Yeah, actually, I did want to talk about
do
that
you
too.
get the same
I will explain. So this is like worst case scenario. Let's say my S13 gets stolen or totaled, right?
Oh God.
I'm not buying another one because, dude, the reason these cars are sick or were sick is because they are disposable.
Word.
Not the
And-
complete reason, but yeah.
Well, but that's what allowed people to be truly creative and truly do what they wanted,
Yeah.
right? So
And drive them like
and drive them hard. Like, dude, But like my car, I feel like it's like a fucking '69 Camaro, and like the kids are like, "What's in that garage?" I'm like closing it.
It pretty much is right now.
At the moment, dude.
Yeah.
I would be
us,
paranoid. And you
it's-
already had one stolen from you.
Yeah.
I've never had a car stolen from me.
It
I don't know
sucks.
if you have.
No.
So I don't obviously I don't prefer a ZN6. I like the Sylvia. That's my favorite car ever of all time. And if nothing ever happens to my car, I will always have that car. But if I'm saying if something happens, right? Because I feel like it is limiting to an extent.
Because you don't want to hurt it.
I don't want to hurt it.
Yep. Okay.
But if I had a ZN6, I would knock people's trash cans over.
yeah.
You know, I would like on the highway. You know the cones in GT. I would open the door. I would knock the cones down, boom, 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 boom. And I could make it. I could make a sick one. I'm very confident I can make a cool one. You know?
And they make a lot of cool things that
Yes.
embody that all the old cool shit, but new.
Because dude, like it's just sick. I could just order everything for that thing through here.
Yeah.
You know.
And it would show up at your door. You don't
Yeah.
have to marketplace with people or
Nothing.
anything. Like they have
Could
it new.
you ever see yourself having both?
Nah.
No.
I can't do the 2-car thing. I did because I did it when I was young and I was like, this sucks ass.
Because you never know.
Yep.
Yeah, back and forth.
And like I feel like I'm just any sort of drift car, I'm just dragging it. Like the Sylvia, I'm just dragging it through my life. I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
it feels like an anchor, but like I can't exist without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
Damn, wait, hold on. Why does it feel like an anchor? Because it was such
I
a big part of your
I gotta
life
move in Houston. I have to find an apartment with a garage. You know what I'm saying? Like
right, because of the
shit
whole
like
fucking-
that. Like it feels like you're just dragging this car along, and you're
Yeah.
like whatever.
But what would solve that? Like a house with a shop or something of your own?
Yeah, but I'm not there yet, dude. I'm 24.
Dude, you will be.
Yeah. You
Hopefully.
trust. You're 34.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
You're not 24. You're
literally
34.
30.
So you're right there.
You lived 40 years in
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
You're literally
And-
like 10 years ahead of your age, I feel like.
And dude, I hate to be like that old head, but I wish I thought about it earlier.
Really?
Because it's not out of, dude, you know how much money we spend a year on drifting, dude? Yeah. To the normal person,
You know how
but
much
don't
money I
stop
spent on RC drifting this year?
that's even,
Damn, that's crazy.
It gets bad.
Really?
Because it's
you
like
just have a problem.
yeah, I do. Well, the thing with RC, like a real car, you're like, I want this, this, and this, and this, and it's like $5,000.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I'll work on that. But like RC, it's like, oh, $100.
Yeah.
Oh, $20.
Quick little hits.
You know, but it like, and it's done. But I've found a way to balance it, so it's nice. But like right now, like I don't even have my car. It's at paint. I'm not doing any events. I have parts waiting. I have my coilovers. I have Cusco arms. I have my cage, like just waiting for it to come back. You know.
Yeah.
So like, why not?
Yeah.
Just have some fun with the RC.
Yeah. It makes sense.
And now you can just do
So-
it whenever. But
yeah.
but like, I don't know, the 69 Camaro reference got me because I want to have a car like one of these. Eventually, it's going to be pretty annoying to try to get one.
Yep.
And I'm never going to do that again. So like,
I was-
as long as it can make it to when I'm old, I don't care if it's broken
Yeah.
or if it's garbage. At least if it's kind of rolling around, I'm okay with that.
I like that the ZN6 thing is just like
A sub. It is
sub.
it is
Yeah.
a plan.
I'm
like,
saying if
plan C.
worst case, like
Yeah.
best case scenario is I get over the being a pussy and I carry this car through the rest of my life and I continue to fix it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like that's always been my plan. Like this is the car. I don't dream too big. My only car I ever wanted was an
I
S13.
don't dream big either. Yeah.
But like this car as it sits, like even right now, obviously there's still things I want to change, but like this is the car I've always wanted my whole life.
And let's not forget that because now you had to acclimate. What was that like? Was it everything?
mean?
Was it underwhelming?
yeah,
Once
to
it was
an S
finally
chassis.
together,
Oh,
like
no,
because your
sick.
suspension setup is normal.
Yeah.
It's not like a fucking. What is the ones that everybody FDF or anything big, anything like complicated like that, or is it a heat maker?
No, it's just B
14?
knuckle.
Yep.
B knuckle 14 lower.
And when you had the BMW, what was your suspension setup like then? Was it crazy?
It was SLR. That was really the only kit at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Those cars are different though, right? They're front rack and they're designed to have like super close Ackerman. That's why they drive so good. Like going back to what I was saying earlier. Like that's why they're so competitive, right?
Okay.
Because RC drifting is very like FD style. Like it's
Yeah.
not fast. Like if you have a car setup like we're into, right? Where you like a big flick car, like you're just gonna get like you'll do a sick entry, but then you'll be like, oh, you zeroed because you went over 90. You know what I mean? And then you're just gonna get burnt on the sweeper. So like.
Oh,
It's
you mean
more like
the
that.
criteria of the driving.
But it goes down to chassis setup, like car setup too, right? So like, it's just different. I don't know. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's totally different.
The E36 is better for that. But what we are into is an aggressive entry, you know? Like, that is where the S13 shines.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can make it do either because they've made everything for these cars. But like...
And if it's not made yet, I feel like it's gonna get made.
It's gonna get made.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Yeah, I mean,
You also came from one of the better cars for drifting that people say, which is like an E36. Or
You had two
Yeah.
of the better cars.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I
And then you
don't-
went
Like
to
the Toyotas chase
I
both of
wouldn't
those
even.
cars.
I wouldn't even say that it is better, but it's just better in different ways. The
Yeah.
S13 is more traditional feeling. Like I jumped in it instantly. I was like, yeah, this feels right. Like,
Yeah.
this is sick.
I feel like that's how an S chassis always feels.
But you also got to think I'm doing much different things now than I was doing when I was in an E36.
yeah.
Like I was doing 120 mile an hour fucking entries in that car, my
Yeah.
Pro-Am car. You know, like this, I'm on Speed Sports go-kart track. You know,
Yeah.
like
I love that you're about that.
I know. I
Yeah.
literally forgot
You're
about
like-
all that first part of the story.
Oh, yeah,
because
dude.
now we're like kind of years, quote unquote, down the line.
we're pretty much caught up now. I
Yeah.
guess we're
Like-
getting there.
yeah.
Yeah, we're talking to someone right now that knows so much more about driving than we do.
Than anybody.
And
yeah,
he's 10 years younger
than
than
like,
us. It's like so interesting.
Well, dude, I don't even want to really talk about the age anymore because it sounds like we're just talking to another person that's like our not again, but like our age, and you grew up already. Like you were there
people-
through the entirety of U.S. drifting
Yeah.
for some reason.
I was there before. It was
You were at
expensive, but now it's
2007
expensive.
MD.
Yeah.
When I got my S13 was like it was after COVID, so I think I paid like 11 grand for a Q's, and that car was imported in like 2016, probably 3 grand, 2 grand, and it kind of just changed hands because no one wanted
Yeah.
to build it until I got it. You know,
Just
I
went
was
up
like,
in value.
yeah, I was the 4th owner in the U.S. of that car, but like no one touched it. I think one kid did full ISR suspension and like the stance coilovers, and that was it.
Hey, that's a W.
Yeah, I
That's
still got
that's
it.
a pretty fat amount of like dollars there.
Yeah.
It saved me some money.
Yeah.
So I'm right now, like that car is so done, I guess, like currently that I'm just going back and changing things. Like that
That's nice.
Yeah. So
Like
like,
a little upkeep here and
yep.
there. Oh,
So like the cage is a big thing. I'm kind of transitioning the suspension. Like I did a Cusco front
Yeah.
thing. I like them because of the boots, you know?
Yeah.
I want to redo the rear like arms. They're all ISR, but I don't know either SPL or like Voodoo or something.
Yeah, SPL's nice for the rear arms.
I would love to have Cusco, but it's just old design. Like
Yeah, it's
I
not
just-
a good. They're not angled. They're not.
Yeah.
none of
I don't
that
want the
stuff.
shit to break.
Yeah.
I like to look at it.
Crazy
and it's
enough,
cool.
GK Tech arms are pretty nice too.
Really?
So, yeah, but the rear upper control arms, depending on your camber setup in the rear, the weirdest thing with GK Tech, they don't allow for a lot of negative camber. And not even, when I say a lot, I mean like 2 degrees. It's like I don't even think it
That won't
allows you
work.
for 2.
I run like, I think right now I'm running like 3.5 and
Yeah,
3.
so screw
So,
that for
yeah.
that for the rear setup. But
The car's about to change a bit. I'm gonna go back to the Z2s, the 17s all around.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that after the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, what's up with those wheels?
No,
You're a piece
I'm
of shit
going
for
I
that.
was like, I need those.
I don't know if I cracked my Model 5s or something, but I started like losing air in the front one, and I
You
was just
cracked
like,
your Model 5s.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was just like,
Dude, those things like to, if you breathe on them wrong, I feel like they
it,
crack.
it was like a big, like I wanted 17, 18 in Model 5s and Z2s. That was my like,
Yes.
that's my favorite one piece, my favorite 3-piece.
Yeah.
And then like I did the 17, 18, and I feel like the car was without overs. It's just tall
Yeah.
coupe with 17,
Huh.
18.
I actually like. I never really liked staggered with a coupe. I like the same
Really?
size wheel. Yeah,
think
I
it's-
tried. I tried
So the height was nice. What I'm gonna try and do is like keep the suspension height the same because it's awesome right now. But do 17, 17 and go
Yeah.
back to my like 215 front, 235 rear,
Yeah,
and just like that should make the car look a bit lower just with a smaller wheel. So
it's so interesting that you came from that pro stuff and then you're literally doing the stuff that everyone yells at us about. Like you're gonna need a 265. You can't put 235 in the car. What are you doing?
Yeah, dude. How's your ears going on from that?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know if he has to deal with.
Wait. We're in Texas, dude.
People like to tell you, but like, dude, I just like, I'm like, dude, like I know more than you. Like,
Is there?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
like I know what I'm doing. Please stop telling me what to do.
Is there an epidemic here with that too? The grip game.
I feel like it's always been here,
Yeah.
right?
This is the land of speed.
Yeah.
But like I don't.
Land of Speed is the hardest
Speed
shit
sports-
I've ever heard.
Speed sports, regardless, that doesn't even fucking matter. I think you're actually hindering yourself running a big tire.
Let's hear this.
Like, because speed sports is a very, you can't keep momentum at all. It's stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. And it's tight. So when you have a car that's super gripped up, you cannot flow. Like, the car is like
Because you're fighting it every time.
hauling
You're
ass,
fighting it.
stopping, hauling ass,
Yeah.
you're just digging out. But with a car with a little bit less grip, you can kind of maneuver it and it makes you faster.
Yeah.
Right? So I never built my cars like, since I started driving here primarily, like, it doesn't have to have all the grip in the world. It has plenty. Like, I can throw it. I mean, you saw me at T5.
Yeah,
Like, the car will do it. Does it do it as well as, like, if the front was 40 feet in the air? Like, no. But, like, it will do it.
Yeah.
Right? But the car was just never that focused on grip. And also, my car is a T28 SR that makes 280 on E. So, like, what the fuck are you doing putting a 265 on that? Like,
That's what I always think.
that's really not necessary. You're just stressing things, like,
Yeah.
for no reason.
It's just like a different way to get what you, because then they'll put those tires on and just put a lot of air in them. And it's like,
Exactly.
what are we doing?
Yeah, like, and like like I was saying earlier, these guys wanted me to do 450, and I was just like, dude, that's gonna make this car like I'm never gonna use this car.
Unusable because
It's gonna break, and like I don't want that. I want the thing to just always work.
Yeah. This is such a great example.
I don't
of,
like to work on cars. I
Yeah.
suck at working on cars. Don't make me work on this car unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah. And you already found what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you kind of knew the whole time.
Right.
literally from the rip. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
But you got to experience
I did it all.
the other side of it, you know?
What car inspired the JBlood?
Oh, so when I first got the car,
Because it looks, it's so eye catching.
I wanted to do Urus, like Type 4. I wanted like a full Urus, like a demo car, you know? Basically
That's
what
the one
it
I
is.
don't like, right?
No, you don't
crazy-
like Type S.
Oh, okay.
Urus Type 4 is the one that looks like Driftline, but less
Oh, it's
aggressive.
a regular flare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wanted that, and like I just wanted to be full Urus Blitz. Like,
Yeah.
my car's like a full. It's supposed to be like a Blitz car. Like everything I have on is Blitz or Cusco or
Yeah. That's
you know,
sick.
like it's all matching. So, I wanted that, and then I found a picture. I had like a picture like on my computer of the JBlood demo car, the white one, but it was Photoshop like slammed. It was on like R33 wheels.
Okay.
Like some nerd like photoshopped on the floor.
Wait, what? Yeah,
And I was like, this kid is cool. It looks like Vertex
Yeah.
and Urus, and like it looks like a mix between stuff, right? And I was like, what body kit is this? Like, I got to figure this out. And I asked around, couldn't figure it out. And then I don't remember if it was Kevin Martinez or Jimmy or somebody. They're like, oh, that's JBlood. And I was like, don't they make shit for like Civics, like and like Toyotas? What the fuck? And I go and find it. I'm like, oh, that's JBlood. I was like, I like the way the rear comes up. Like it's kind of I like the early.
fits with the wing.
Yeah.
That's where I regret.
Because like that was the thing. I don't think Urus Type 4 would have. Like it would have worked, but like it's not.
Otherwise, it would
aggressive
look like
enough.
mine. Yeah, it's not the.
It's like it wasn't angled and like ricey enough, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I need a better kit, and I don't want to do Type S and have this big. I don't want all that. So like, I found JBlood. I was like, this kit's really fucking cool.
I didn't even know they
So-
were making stuff still. Like,
JBlood makes
Yeah.
stuff
No,
now.
so-
They still have Altezza stuff that you
I
can
went-
buy.
So I found the kit, and I was like, no way I can get this. At the time, my friend Constantine started doing containers, JP Wheel Supplies, and I was like, yo,
With the Z?
yeah,
Like Brad's friend is what? Do you know?
yeah, I know Brad. Yeah. Yep.
Wait,
Constantine.
wait. I literally talked to this. Cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He was like one of the first container people in
Multi-piece
this area.
wheel supply.
Yeah.
That's cool.
JP Wheel Supplies. Make sure to check that out.
I should probably
So-
follow that.
I like messaged him. I was like, yo, like, I know you're bringing these Z2s in for me. Can you get this kit? I was like, here's the link. I don't know if this website even still works. It's like Windows fucking
Yeah.
98.
It's always like got the lines in it. Everything's in
Yeah.
boxes. Like
Yeah.
what?
And he was like, yeah, let me try and reach out. Sure enough, they're like, yeah, we still make that.
Sick.
Ready to ship. Do you want to order? And he was like, yeah.
On the container it went.
Yep.
How did
You
it
can
fit?
just,
Oh, good.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Oh, hell
bro,
yeah.
me
I
and
was like,
Kevin,
oh, no.
me and Kevin popped it on.
Yeah.
It was like we didn't even touch it. It just
Yeah.
went on perfect. We were like,
What a dream,
this
dude.
is the best
oh
kit
my
ever.
God.
And
Yeah.
it's like their FRP like Super Flex or whatever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's sick until you actually crack it, then it's fried.
I
But
know,
like
right? It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
FRP. They flex a lot.
but when it showed up, I think Jet has a video because I made him do it when he started
you
importing
could
the kit
actually
too.
bend it like that.
Me and Chris took the side skirt and folded it backwards on itself.
No,
Holy
my
shit.
God. I would have never tried the
Nothing
frickin-
happened. No
Wow.
crack. It went whoop, whoop. Perfect.
Damn, that kind of makes me interested in that stuff.
Dude,
It's good stuff.
I just sometimes because I don't know. We were talking about my wing last night, and it had me thinking about like why I like went with the BN body kit looking one. It's not real BN; it's Modelo Drive.
That's fine.
But
I don't judge.
it's the best fitting one that I
Yeah.
could get. I was not getting a Duraflex one, but I wanted a Vertex one for a while, and then it was like a Vertex looking one, and I wasn't really happy with it. And now I'm like, fuck, I really never finished that the way that I wanted to do it. So now I'm like, fuck. If your car was here, that'd probably be a bigger problem for me, because then I would have saw it and
I
then.
wish it was here.
Because yesterday at Jimmy's, I was looking at his car and I was like, damn, this is exactly that D-boy look that like Frankie's group was all about, like during that time. It's just
Yeah.
that your car didn't join the rest of them when they all like started getting all tooted up and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who had the red hatch on the Model 6? Was that Josh? Or who was that?
Red hatch.
The sick one. It was on Chrome Model 6s. Or silver, maybe?
Oh shit.
Oh,
that
Brian.
was the brief.
Yeah, Brian had a car
car-
like that for a while.
That
and then,
car was epic.
yeah, and then
Red
they
with
got
the
rid of
chrome
it.
ABSs
Yeah.
and like the nice engine bay.
Yeah, we like go back and watch that video, like me and the
Oh, yeah, they did a
Discord
car
friends.
check video or some
yeah.
shit? Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a cool car.
There's,
I don't know the story behind that guy or whatever. It's a sick car.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
all right. Yeah, I mean,
The machine check with Josh's car on Model 6s too, where there's drifting on Front Street,
yeah.
like the actual street
Yeah.
or whatever, why they named it that. And like everyone gets
Oh,
mad
yeah,
at it
yeah, yeah.
because it has the signal splash or whatever. Man, we didn't know that shit at that time. Like I just thought it was cool.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, that shit's sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
With me, like the JBlood stuff, to circle back, like, yeah, I don't know. It was just, it worked out. And then I was like, well, no one has this kit. So I'm
Yeah,
going
dude.
to be extra cool guy
Yeah.
now. And then I was like, livery too. And they're like, the fuck is JBlood? Like, they don't understand.
Did that company ever reach out to you, or do you see anything about that?
Jet told me to like email them. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
'cause
guess
it's-
I will.
It's kind of crazy.
That's
I mean,
the car that I would see on the website.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Like the photo that you posted, I don't know why, but I remember it having like a gray background kind of. And it looks.
Yeah, it was down the road right there.
It looks-
I did it on my lunch break with the camera.
It
Those
looks
photos were good,
literally
too.
like
That was all
like a
me.
magazine.
Yeah, yeah, it
you know
does.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would be spread just cut in half.
Yeah. No, yeah, it that was all me.
You should definitely email that over.
Yeah, Jet was like, dude, you should reach out. They'd probably be so
I mean, it's
happy.
insane if they haven't seen that yet, because that's one of like the coolest.
It's probably like an 80-year-old Japanese guy. It's like
That's
not
the
on
thing.
internet.
He's like,
he has
cool,
no
cool.
idea.
He probably sees it. He's like, oh yeah, that's a photo from the past. Because that's what
Yeah.
I did. I saw that car or whatever. Or people were sharing it, and I was like, damn, that's a cool
Dude,
car.
that shit got like
Thought it was
1,000 fucking reposts or something. Like that
Yeah.
shit was huge. When I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
On the old videos when they do that car check, it's always like they have a shot from the rear left. It's like a 3/4 and the wheel is turned to the left.
Yeah.
And you can almost kind of see under the car a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
That is what I picture.
That's what I was trying to do.
Like, that is the look where you just hear ding, and then it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
specs and shit. Then you're like, oh my god, that's actually in 2025 and 6.
Yeah.
Sick. Do we
Yeah.
get questions? We
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
we gotta check
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And we gotta be mindful about the time here.
Yeah, let me see.
How much time have we been?
I don't know.
2 hours.
Okay.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're on questions. Dude, that story was fucking perfect.
and
Were
there's
you
like-
cooking that the whole time you're giving this a shop tour? Because
No.
you said, I'm going to have to think of a way to do this.
I still missed a lot is the shitty part.
Dude, I
there's
bet.
so much. But that was a good summary.
Like the development
we hit
of
all the main points.
getting the parts for the car. Because to me,
Yeah.
that's still also kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like kind of brainstorming and putting it on like an Excel sheet, seeing how much everything's going to cost. And then
Yeah.
you're like,
I just
Alright.
always knew. And it took me a long time to find stuff. Like certain things, like the taillights and shit like that. Like it took me a long time.
Are those what is AJ's ones?
His taillights?
Yeah.
They're called Good
Yeah.
Go.
He has Ganondorfs or some shit.
Oh no,
I thought.
not those ones. What is yours?
Good Go.
Good Go.
They used to be everywhere. Like I remember when I like first got into drifting and I was like S13 on eBay, like they were all over the place. And
then
now,
they stopped.
like I saw them on a couple part out cars, and then
Wow.
now they are gone. Like
crazy, too.
you might see one set on Yodge every 10 years. Like it's fucked.
It's weird because it took like the coupe lines, like the lined lights, and then it's now circular.
Yeah. Yeah, those are
Sick.
cool looking though.
Love it.
I'm
You
sure
answered-
they're fried. They've been sitting outside.
You answered a lot of these questions already in your story, but why orange?
Oh fuck! I forgot. Okay, so
Because I know you said you wanted that.
when I was
thing.
when I was a child, I was very into Hot Wheels acceleracers. If y'all are familiar with that.
the first part.
What's an accelerator?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all missed that. Damn. the people my age might know.
Yeah.
It's just this like string of movies that Hot Wheels made,
Okay.
and they had like Teku and Metal Maniacs. Teku was like the like tuner fucking, and
Oh.
their colors were blue, white, orange, gold,
Okay.
or like blue, white, orange. Metal Maniacs were all like muscle cars, like red.
Oh wow, that's kind of
Black.
cool.
But like one of their cars was orange with like black and blue, and like kind of the way my car looks.
Yeah.
Well, in the show it was gold, but like the actual Hot Wheels was orange, and I was like, I want that color. It's like the same orange I
Yeah.
have, but actually the orange, there's not one in here, but it's GTR orange. It's the 2017.
That makes sense.
Because when I started working here, someone brought one, and I was like, I couldn't figure out what orange, because it was like Corvette orange.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, that is the orange right there.
Yeah. That is a good orange.
Dude,
I wonder
every-
if that's similar to the 350Z one.
It's close, yeah.
Every
Yeah.
It's
move,
called like Katsura orange.
Okay.
every move is so fucking calculated, dude. Like there's a reason behind it.
Yeah, that's why the car's like orange and blue.
Yeah.
like because of that, you know.
Fuck.
Like blue gauges and shit. Like it's all because in the show there's the same
And
deal.
of course it would all work now together.
Yeah.
You like knew the colors would work. That's a big thing for me. I'm like, is this gonna even look good?
I've always liked like a deep orange and a dark blue together. They just contrast well, in
Yep.
my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Who's in the dream blunt rotation?
Damn,
Who asked that shit?
I don't know.
Oh,
Zach Frink.
I don't really smoke weed.
We just got over that.
I mean, maybe whoever I was smoking weed with in Wisconsin, because they kept me alive. You know. Fuck.
Logan said, "Do you ever think about how your car could somehow be even better if it was a 180SX?"
No way, dude.
All right.
No hatch
Actually,
thinking at
I
all?
need to actually interject here.
Oh,
My
shit.
car is a coupe built like a 180SX.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Because everybody with coupes are like, I want two-tone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I want like my car is literally 180,
wait, black roof.
180 styling on a coupe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the black roof and
17,
everything.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was the point with the taillights, like
Yeah.
on a 180 that began door tails. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
think about it.
Well, 180s always have better styling, I feel like, a little bit.
It's
so it
easier.
makes sense.
It's easier to make a 180 like really fucking epic, sick.
Yeah. There's a compressor.
There's a compressor.
That was the first time it ran this whole time.
Yeah.
It was just bleeding the whole time.
I should have turned it off.
That's all right.
Whoops.
We'll take like a
Dude.
5-second pause and then just finish these up.
Yeah.
We'll be good. But
Dude,
that was awesome.
what? This one's gonna be a ripper.
Yeah.
This one, this
This
pod.
pocket?
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't think I was that interesting.
No,
Dude,
you are.
what?
I have good stories, but I feel like I can't put them together well. What?
No, you're
Dude,
very
they're
interesting.
That was a great fucking story.
Also, you don't have to even like we're already done, but you don't even have to do that stuff. Like, but you're very calculated, and you wanted to get that whole thing out.
Yeah.
So it makes it a good.
It's kind of interesting how other people approach it.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
I
it
don't-
shocks us every time. Sometimes you could have just sat there.
yeah, very
Yeah.
rarely does that happen, but it does happen too, where like the person doesn't know what to do and they just sit there.
Yeah.
And then sometimes what you did happens.
I just have so many stories. And working here helped me with that too. These guys are all big storytellers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, especially like Mac, dude. Like, I'd listen to him, and I'm like, that guy knows how to form a story. So
Yeah.
it helped me as I grew older, you know.
Yeah. It is like an art too sometimes.
Dude, this compressor is,
It's a long one.
dude, I've never heard of that. Like,
Oh
pause.
no, I'm not worried about it. We're fine.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's probably a big ass fucking compressor. No, in
It
this
is.
shop. Yeah. They
just-
leave this thing on all weekend.
We need to turn it off. That's really dangerous. I don't know why we keep leaving it on.
Oh, you just do it by accident.
Yeah. Kip
Oh.
will turn it off.
Okay.
There we go.
All right,
Oh,
yeah,
hold
so-
on. It's got a BOV.
That's like a fart that just like it's like kind of trailing a little bit.
Dude, holy shit. That thing was
And we're back.
it's built like 100 PSI.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you could have really just sat there and
Yeah.
like our goal is never to make anybody uncomfortable. Like if we see the guest is uncomfortable, I really want to be like, I'm so sorry.
I was honestly really excited for this because I've never really been, apart from the Goodest Cast thing, like I've never been on a podcast and I feel like I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
said a lot.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good story. That's why. You
Yeah.
know, when I heard about you, I was like, oh, this is gonna be.
Yeah.
This is gonna be good.
I
And
appreciate you.
we're gonna
bringing
have
me
to
on.
come back and do the party pod.
Yeah, the party
like with
pod.
everybody.
Yeah,
There's
the-
a lot there that I didn't get
And
into.
maybe
like-
that one we can just like sit for even longer and then people can swap in and out. And
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a war stories, not a car stories.
that's fine.
Right.
Dude, because
The-
like I'm telling you, half the time people just want to hear people be people.
Yeah.
Like the decisions you made.
Like I hope it's not. I kind of hate when it's like strictly cars. Like I hope it's not
Oh, no,
sounding
yeah.
like that.
No, it
no.
sounds
It's
unique.
just like a
Sounds like your
story.
life.
Yeah.
Because there's probably there weren't younger people getting into drifting back then as much because the people that were drifting were fucking scumbags and
Yeah.
like dirtbags that don't have families yet. And then now
Yeah.
there is a byproduct of children, not children
I
of
feel
the
like
time.
I've always been like very in between.
Yeah.
I'm like the youngest of the old, right?
So now you have
But
an old soul.
I would still say I am like early Texas like cool car drifting, but just like not. It's just weird. But I'm still young.
Yeah.
Right. Like kids my age are like G37. Like, yeah, like they don't.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
G37 lowered beneath the floor. That is
F80.
epic.
There's so many F80s
Dude,
by us.
that's so archive. Like shit like that. You know?
I have one question that was given to me. I got to ask you about your takeover career.
My takeover career.
Yeah.
The what?
You're involved in any takeovers?
The closest thing I've been to a takeover would be probably what I did at Gas Monkey, yeah.
Okay, maybe that's. What
But that was before takeovers were a thing. So honestly, they're just ripping my swag, dude.
That's
as
not
always.
even a takeover though, because that's like even more legit.
I want to go watch a takeover though.
We do too,
But
yeah.
like not have anything that I own
Anywhere near.
or anyone that you care about, anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
like
would
you
love to go
maybe-
spectate, dude.
You took a shuttle there that's armored
Yeah.
Show up in a Tesla truck.
with other people.
We should just Uber there.
yeah.
Just Uber there. Watch.
And then be like, all right, hey man, dude, go do your thing.
maybe
Like,
maybe leave like your keys at home. Like leave all your valuables at home. Just go. You know, you might get robbed or something.
dude, it
just
sucks
go and watch
now.
it.
You see like a nice imported car. Like there's one of a JZX like 100. It's a
Dude, yeah, it's
it's a
fucked.
nice white 100, and they're just like hanging out the side of it,
Wait, there was what's his face by us that did that too.
drifting or
Yeah.
like not necessarily doing like the
I
rollback
actually
thing.
I have
but
a really good story, but it's not my story to tell. It's Kip's, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna blow that one
respect,
out.
respect,
Yeah.
respect. We gotta.
Yeah, we
find
want to
time
definitely have to do
it
an Oblivion
with Kip.
podcast. Yeah, it does have to happen. So
Now that they know that they're responsible as fuck.
We can do it here.
They're
Actually.
responsible. They're responsible.
I mean, well, like me and Kip work here, you know. So
yeah, this
like,
would be a good place to do that.
Yeah, we could like line the cars up too. You know, hopefully
Damn,
Kip's running.
imagine all the Oblivion cars just in here chilling.
Or even it's just like we cleared this and did like Chris's car, Kip's car, my car. You know, like behind us. Like
Bro,
that'd be sick.
that would look actually.
and next time we do this, we're gonna be even more prepared. So it's gonna be a way
Yeah.
better situation.
You
Not
guys
like we
got
have
a
like
good
a
setup
vault
here,
with
honestly.
like stuff in it. Yeah, like this isn't.
Dude,
this
people
is not bad.
People,
not bad.
People come here and do podcasts with Mac when he's
really?
in town a lot, and like, dude, the bullshit these guys bring.
Dude,
Oh, really?
hopefully
Yeah, like,
he's
it's
watching the cameras. He
crazy.
sees 2 cameras looking at you right
Yeah,
now. A table.
that's pretty legit.
It's clean.
We try, we do try, but maybe one day we'll have you guys out by us. That would be
dude,
crazy.
down.
Not for nothing, but I think that Frankie's shop, because it's not my shop. I don't work. Well, actually, I kind of do
Technically, you
work
do
there.
now.
I do work there now.
Yeah.
This year. But like it has that vibe, and you see cool old things there that can tell a story.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, that's the kind of things that you get to watch when you do those old videos. So I think that you would like it a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like we got to figure out an event or something that would grab your guys' attention enough to come out. So
It's such a like.
It's a hike.
Yeah.
It's a hike.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, like that's the thing. Like I want to go back to Wisconsin again, especially with the car how it looks now.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, dude, I have to blow everything out. Like
Yeah.
I have to not drift. And then this year, I actually went to California to do the world finals of RC drifting.
Oh.
And it was the same deal. I was like, dude, this was so expensive. Like now I can't actually.
Oh, so you're
real
like
drift.
really deep in
what
RC
the
drifting.
fuck?
Yeah,
So
hold up.
Wait. So you this is not a recreational thing. You
No,
just
I
said
mean,
you're
it
a
was-
World Series.
It was by
I thought
accident.
this was a hobby.
It is, but I started competing, and turns out I'm pretty good. So they were like, "Hey, do you want to come to California?" I was like, "Yeah, all right."
This makes a lot more sense now
Yeah.
because he was like talking about grip setups on RC cars, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, so it's like the same thing?
I think honestly, I think RC too is an outlet for me on that because I'm not competing anymore.
Yeah.
you know, besides T5, but that's not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking comp.
Oh,
That's bullshit.
you're like competitive.
Yeah,
outlet.
I can let that whatever little part of me was into that, it can go into RC.
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense.
So
Damn, man.
You have
this
anything else that you wanted to add or put out there in the world? Colin does drifting.
I do drifting. Unfortunately,
Colin likes S13s.
Yeah. I don't really know. I think my best advice would be to take your time and do it right. And that's a quote from my friend Dylan.
Nice.
That's a good way to end it.
Take your
Dude.
time and do it right.
Thank you for having us, dude, and taking the time out of your day.
Yeah,
It's a Sunday
yeah.
in Texas, and it's pretty calm here on a Sunday.
Yeah,
I've
it's
noticed,
nice.
and
It's calm in here. It's
It's
Yeah.
calm in here. So thank you, dude.
Jack's not
It's-
here thrashing on his car yet.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out.
Popping
I
the
really
dents and
appreciate it. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be
Hopefully,
back.
I want to do some driving here with y'all because like it seems like a fun place to be.
That
Yeah,
was the
it's
other thing
great.
I want to say real quick. Like their group at E-Town at the actual Raceway Park track, like
Would be fun.
it would be pretty awesome.
I talked
Yeah.
to Josh a lot about
Yeah.
it. Like, dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
Josh
just
talks?
go.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. He
Josh
does.
talks to me. I think I didn't talk to Josh for a long time. You might want to put this in the pod. This is a good story. I never really met Josh. And
Yeah.
then at 7, I like lined up with him on the Super D layout. He's probably like, look at this fucking dork with a
No,
fucking
dude.
No, he's a
No.
fucking
with this
nerd.
like slammed.
No, he acts like he doesn't like that
like
shit, but
he was like, look at this nerd with this slammed at. This kid can't fucking follow me.
Yeah.
And he like
might have been thinking that part,
dude, he like entered and like took like a crazy like unfollowable like go fast line. I was like, dude, I know what you're fucking doing. I pulled up next to him. I said, yo, you want to give me a better lead than that I can actually follow? And he was like, yeah, all right. And then we like kept going. We just kept driving. And then like ever since then, like, dude, we talk all the time.
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Like we're super cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
He was like, okay, maybe this kid knows
Oh
what he's
yeah,
doing.
it's fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just cool, dude. Your story is really unique, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Keep standing on business, dude.
Yeah.
because
Dude,
that
facts,
shit is
dude.
Oh,
crazy.
yeah,
He said,
No.
"You gonna fucking actually drive?"
Yeah, I was like, yo,
Baldy.
bro, because I've done that to people too. Like, you know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do a half angle fucking run, like, oh, this kid can't fucking follow me. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
blowing
yeah.
him out, you know. But like, I was like, I can follow you, dude. Just give me a better.
that's
line.
awesome. I love that story.
Well, thank you so much. This has been
Yeah.
another episode. We have another one, and then we have a flight.
What'd you call this? The Texas series. I like that.
The Texas series.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call this.
I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
I've been calling it that every episode we've done. Since
I
we
like
got
it,
here.
dude, but I'm
It took-
imagining it like we
No.
gotta
took
put
the
it on
fourth
the
or
cover.
fifth one.
Yeah, the Texas series.
Dude, thanks. Yeah, keep tuning in. Peace.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. This
No
is
problem.
awesome.
Thank you, bro. What?
God, that was great.
Oh, it sounds weird now.
Well, that was the best sounding podcast so far
Oh, it was?
of the Texas series. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the best sounding one. You wouldn't think that because we were in a big warehouse, but I guess there was a lot of cars around, so
Probably the coolest looking one too.
yeah.
Visually.
Yeah, definitely. We filmed the video in there. When's that video coming out?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's gonna be a good video. So check out our YouTube if you haven't already. Please subscribe, and there will be a video of where Colin works. He basically showed us around the entire shop.
Yeah, it's called The Shop
Yeah, literally called The Shop. So
in Houston, Texas.
yeah, they build a lot of fast GTRs, and yeah, he showed us a lot of stuff, and it was a good time. Probably one of the coolest shops I've ever been to. So check out that video. And yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave us a review on our podcast, whichever listening platform you're using, because it is pretty much the only way to help us out on the algorithm. So, all right, today, if you're listening to this when it came out, is pretty much the last day or so of our Stance coilover giveaway. So you want to head over to FactionMotorsports.com, spend $5, and you are automatically entered to win a set of Stance XR1 coilovers for any vehicle of your choice. So check that out. And yeah, we're doing giveaways every month. So if you ever need parts or anything like that, make sure to head on over to FactionMotorsports.com and order them there. That way you are entered in a chance to win some really cool stuff. How's the YouTube going, Eddie?
YouTube is going well. We just hit 14,000 subscribers.
Oh, shit. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. Do you know, I ask this every time probably, but what is the ratio of people that subscribe that listen?
Let me
Is
see.
it too hard to find?
Their menu is so confusing.
Yeah, it's probably too hard to find. But basically, a lot of you guys watch our videos, but you're not subscribed. And the subscriptions kind of help us gain an idea of if what we're doing is actually...
It's almost 50-50 now.
For real?
Yeah, 50 not subscribed, 49.7 subscribed.
Okay, so half of you are... I mean, that's a pretty normal number, but we'd like to see that increase. So basically, half of you guys that are watching are not subscribed. Please hit the subscribe button. That way you see our content right away, and
Yes.
you can view it right when it comes out. So
And if you feel like you're missing our content somehow, hit that notification bell. It'll notify you on YouTube that we have a new video.
it puts it like first, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely do that. If you haven't already, we're putting out new content every week. Sometimes three videos a week. So plus the podcast. So check that out. And thank you to our Patreon members as well. If you guys didn't know, we have a Patreon. We have 3 tiers: $5, $10, $15. The $15 tier members are getting merch bundles very shortly. So definitely check out those tiers. Even the $5 tier is worth it, honestly. You get a lot of exclusive content. You get ad-free podcasts. And yeah, just check all that stuff out over on our Patreon account. Links in the description below. What am I forgetting, Eddie?
Well, how's the shop doing?
The shop's busy as fuck right now. Yeah, I can't even take time out to do this. So, yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on in the shop. If you want anything done on your car, you are going to have to send us an email and schedule it ASAP, because hopefully this is not slowing down, and it will be like this until winter. So, yeah, get those appointments made as soon as possible. And don't forget, we have a full showroom here with parts that are we're adding parts every day to our showroom. So if you're local to us, or you're, driving through the area and you want to stop in, just come on in. We don't bite. Malcolm, maybe sometimes he bites, but we don't bite. So just come on in and say what's up, grab a shirt. We have all the new merch here now. And yeah, that's the other thing. We have a bunch of new merch. We have our Tough Luck collection, all based on bad luck.
6 shirt designs.
6 shirt design. Yeah, I kind of went overboard and my pockets are feeling it right now. So if you want to buy any merch, that would really help us out. So we have a hoodie. We have 6 shirts, I guess. We have a women's tank top, cropped tank top.
Yes.
2 different colors. So if you're trying to get your girl something, we finally have a pretty good option for you, and she'll probably like it. We've been hearing good reviews so far. So
Which one's your favorite design, would you say? Your bias?
the last look,
Last look?
yeah, for sure, and followed by that cat design.
Yeah, hissy fit.
Yeah, the hissy fit. I think. I heard that you thought you invented that name, Eddie.
Which one? I know I helped you with a name on something.
I don't know if
Was it Tough Luck? Is it what I helped you with?
Maybe. I remember coming in here and saying, "What do you think for the cat design?" And you were like, "I don't know." And I was like, "What about hissy fit?" And you were like, "Ooh." I was like, "All
Maybe it
right."
was Tough Luck.
Maybe. I don't
We're trying
remember.
to think of a bad luck name.
Yeah, I don't remember coming up with that.
Okay.
So it probably was that one. But yeah, we have a shirt with a angry black cat on it. That one seems to be a pretty big seller, and we should be re-upping on the rest of our merch soon. But like I said, our pockets are kind of tight right now. So if you wanna get double entries to our giveaway, buy any Faction Motorsports merch and you automatically get double entries. So definitely a good thing to buy if you are not looking for any other parts, but you want to, enter that giveaway. That's about all I got right now. Thank you to our sponsors, of course, East Coast Drift School. They got you covered when it comes to getting your seat time in over at Raceway Park. Basically the best drifting track in the country, honestly. Still to this day, I feel that way. I think you can choose between 3 different tracks there. You can do the road course, you can do the parking lot, skid pad layout. It's not even a skid pad. There's literally a track layout there. Or you can do the Formula Drift figure 8 track as well. So check them out on Instagram, East Coast Drift School, at East Coast Drift School, and you're going to talk to Chris Knapp to figure out the schedule. Also, don't forget about Limitless Auto Fab. If you guys need bash bars for your cars, they're also, I know they got more vehicles in production right now. They're making different bash bars, so check that out as well. I can't drop any secret information, but I know there's some pretty popular options coming out shortly, so just keep an eye on there. Keep an eye out on our website. We sell those products on our website as well. Chase Bays, they got you covered when it comes to braking, power steering, and oil systems. We've been running their stuff for a while. More importantly, Front Street has been running their stuff for a while, and if Front Street is running it, that means it survived the torture test. So check out chasebays.com for all those parts. RAMSTEAD MFG, one of our best sponsors, because it is actually one of our best-selling products on our website as well. So RAMSTEAD MFG sells a great wheel fitment tool, and basically it just allows you to figure out what size wheels you need before you buy the wheels that you're looking at, and you waste a bunch of money because they don't fit. This product or tool is very useful. So just buy it once. I would say buy once, cry once, but it's literally $100, and I could probably spend $100 at McDonald's right now. So it's basically free in my eyes. Just buy that tool, and then you'll never have to worry about wheel fitment ever again, because you'll always have something to tell you what you need. Those tools are on our website. We do stock them in the shop as well. So if you want to grab one locally, swing on by the shop.
And we also have Wrecked Magazine. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of doom scrolling, trying to find anything about drifting, because there's so much like fugazi. I don't know. Is that the right word? Fugazi? Just like fugazi. It's just like crazy stuff. It's like you need nice physical media.
Well, they also like what you could say they filter out the bullshit too.
They filter out the bullshit.
Yeah.
That way you can stay up to date with any grassroots drifting, almost even Formula Drift stuff. They have articles on all that stuff, photos.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah, I am not a doom scroller, I would say. And the second I see myself doing one of those doom scroll, I'm like, nah, we're out of here. And I see what you're talking about. There's a lot of weird stuff on there. And actually, it makes me hate drifting the more I go on Instagram. So this magazine makes me appreciate drifting more, I would say, and appreciate the people that are involved, because they're actually putting in a lot of work to bring a very cool piece of media to us. So we got two issues right now in the shop.
Yes, we have issue 2 and 3 in the shop and on our website. And if you want to get a subscription, they're quarterly?
Yeah,
yearly?
Yeah, magazine comes out quarterly. Head on over to Rec Magazine to subscribe. The one thing I do want to mention is issue 2 is the first one we had here at the shop, and our supply is dwindling. And when that magazine is gone, it's gone. So if you want to grab just that issue, definitely head on over to our website and purchase one. It'll also help you with the giveaway. So everything on our website helps you with the giveaway entries. So don't forget that. And last but not least,
AG1. AG1 is a blend of 75 plus vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and whole food source ingredients designed to drink first thing in the morning. You've been keeping up with that.
Yes, I've been doing that.
One serving supports whole body health every day. This thing is daily support for energy, gut health, and digestion. You've been talking about that a lot.
Gut health? I can confirm the gut health.
Stress and mood balance.
Stress, I don't know about, but we're working on it.
brain and nerve function.
Maybe.
You've been kind of a lot dialed in a bit.
Okay, I hope.
Immune health. That's pretty good.
Immune health is always something you need, honestly. So that's good.
Healthy aging.
Healthy aging. That's an interesting one. I guess you won't really know until you hit 60. And you still won't know because you don't know if it was better with or without because you've been taking it for fucking 40 years.
Well, it would be healthy aging because this thing is free of GMOs, gluten, dairy and lactose, eggs and peanuts, animal byproducts, artificial sweeteners, 500 herbicides and pesticides. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's why it's healthy aging. You're getting rid of all the crap.
Okay, true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I never really thought about it like that. I also just got the don't let me mess this up again. D3K2, is that it?
I think it's K2D3.
I think so too. But they basically, what AG1 offers is this little droplet supplement that you add to the AG1 in the morning. And they say it's 2 drops. I can't believe I'm getting anything from 2 drops, just for the record. But I'm scared to like dump the bottle in. So, but yeah, now I'm getting that as well in the morning. So, you know, it's definitely the easiest way to get the vitamins you need super early in the morning. Not to mention you're getting a lot more than that. Eddie just read everything off. So check out AG1. The link is in our description below. And also remember that they are giving away welcome kits every time someone places their first order. So check that out if you are trying to get your body... If you're just trying to get your life headed in the right direction, which I know a lot of you need, so you should probably check that link out. If there's any link that we just mentioned, it's probably that one. Check out AG1. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Texas series. We do have
one more
coming. But if you can't wait, join our Patreon. We got all the Texas series on there. They've been on there for a long time. So, and last but not least, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one.
See you.